management and staying calm.
back-to-back games tonight and tomorrow after afternoon. So that's kind of how the schedule shakes out for Clay Center. The Tigers come in 2-9 overall, 2-4 in North Central Kansas League play. Lauren, this is a team who's been struggling a little bit, but they have one of, if not the best player in the whole league in Lily Edwards.
You know, I was just telling you before the game a little bit, you should have seen her sister. Lily is good, don't get me wrong, but her sister was something else. And I need to ask Rocky, but I think she's playing softball up in South Dakota or North Dakota or something like that. But she was a tremendous athlete. And her dad was the coach at that time. So again, it's Mike Rothfuss now is the assistant coach, and Dalton Heist is the head coach. Mike Rothfuss, he has been around forever. I think he was, correct me if I'm pretty sure I'm right, but he was Nicole Oldie's coach.
Oh, okay. So he knows Tiger basketball better than anyone.
Yeah, and he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Well, yeah, so Lily Edwards, she's averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds a game. But Lauren, the two superstars for Concordia, Jalen Roush and Shar, have really been playing well. Charlize in the victory last night for Concordia had 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals. And for Jalen Roush, she had 16 points and 7 rebounds. Boy, they're playing well.
They really are. And two things. We've talked all season long about Char Cash. She just needs to drive, take the ball. Don't worry about taking and passing it off all the time. But she still had 7 assists, but she really drove the ball hard last night. And Jalen Rouse, what she's doing so much better here of late is not getting so rattled. When she gets that ball inside, she takes her time, gets her body under control, and by doing that, she just makes so many more shots.
And we saw Concordia get off to the big start last night. Lauren, how critical would that be here tonight as well?
Oh, I think it's huge. I think it's huge if you can get off to that good start. Is really what the Panthers need, and that's what the coach is saying.
Thanks so much to Trey Coleman for joining us earlier in our Farm Country Ford drive to the game. And we'll get you set with your starters and get you set for tip-off when we come back. You're tuned in to Lady Panther Basketball on KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3. We will take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we're getting you set for Panther Basketball.
Dr. Kelsey Glover, Dr. Michael Miller, and their staff at Family Eye Care in Concordia. Good luck to all students, whether you're a Panther athlete shooting for a victory or involved with other CHS organizations.
basketball game now.
Start like we did last night. Hey, if we do that and take care of the basketball, I think we can come away with a good victory.
Concordia in their home white jerseys, red numbers, red Lady Panthers across the chest, and a red stripe down the side. We'll be going left to right on the radio dial here in the first half. Clay Center in the road, black jerseys, black shorts, white numbers, and orange stripe will go right to left. Opening tip is controlled by Clay Center. Here comes the Tigers superstar Lily Edwards, right to left, stopping at the Panther logo and setting up the offense. Here on the right wing is Bloomdahl. Guarded tightly by Roush. She'll get it back up top to Edwards. She'll drive, kick over to the right side to McGee. McGee into the right corner. It's tipped away, and there's Grayson Weaver with the steal. Weaver down the far side, takes it to the bucket, goes up, a lot of contact, missed the layup, and the rebound grabbed by Edwards. Lily will take it, cut off by Cash at the top of the key. Step back, three on the way, missed it to the left, and the rebound grabbed by Riley Jessup, and then Riley throws the ball out of bounds, and a Panther turnover.
Well, that hurts. It was a nice rebound by Riley, but just a bad pass. So
Concordia averaging 45 points per game, 31 rebounds, 10 assists. But that assist to turnover ratio is pretty significant. 10 assists per game for Concordia, 21 turnovers per game for these Lady Panthers. That's been their kryptonite all season, and there's one early. Here's Bloomdahl, backdoor to the right block, and a jump shot hits off the side of the backdoor there from Craig. Rebound Roush. Here's Cash on the far side, left to right. Shar to the bucket, coughs it up. It's grabbed underneath by Concordia. Weaver is stuck, and now a jump ball will get called, and the arrow will stay with Concordia. It looked like a turnover. Somehow Grayson Weaver kept it alive, and Concordia now has the ball on the baseline left side of the rim, and I don't think the shot clock should have reset. Nope, they put it back to 24.
Yeah, Grayson Weaver was flat on the floor and just trying to move the ball and keep the ball moving.
Here is Jessup, and she throws it away. Lily Edwards jumps in front of the passing lane to steal that easy pass. Jessup has turned it over twice, and here's Edwards with it at half court, setting up the offense for the Tigers. And their road black jerseys, white numbers. 6:40 to go first quarter. We're scoreless here in this varsity girls contest. Edwards on the left wing, takes it to the top of the key, and a 5-second call against Edwards. She can't believe it. That's probably the first time that's ever been called on her. And Dalton Haste can't believe it either. So good defense by Concordia.
Yeah, we played a minute and a half, and each team, well, I guess Clay Center shot twice, but Panthers have only shot the ball once.
Who shot it for Concordia? I don't even remember.
Grayson Weaver, didn't she have a shot?
Oh, yeah, that layup. That's right. Yeah. What happened? So quick into the game. Here she has the ball dribbling to the baseline to Jessup. Up top, Cash is open for a three. Got it. Nothing but net for Charlize from the top of the key. Concordia only shooting 23% from behind the three-point line this season. Start the game off with a three. Lauren, I bet you could have put $1 million on the line, and I don't think anyone would have taken that bet. Three trying to answer for Clay Center, and Craig can't get it to go. Roush the rebound. Here's Cash, left to right. Char will take it coast to coast, going to the paint and laying it in with the right hand. Coast to coast layup for Charlize Cash, and Concordia jumps out to a 5-0 lead. 5:38 to go here in the first quarter.
What I liked about that, she was driving the right side of the lane and looked to pass it off. And that's what she usually does. But that time she just looked and then took it right to the hoop.
Here's Clay Center with the ball. McGee gets it poked. Now she has it at half court, picks up the ball. Good defense from Grayson Weaver. My goodness. Now it's thrown to half court. Ball is still loose. Somehow Craig comes away with it. Throws it to the left short corner. A running layup won't go from McGee, and the rebound grabbed on the backside by Cash. She saves it to Jessup. And now here's Riley in the backcourt, down the near side, left to right. Riley to Van Meter up top. Back to Jessup on the right wing. Into the corner to Roush. Jalen will drive to the elbow to Weaver. Grayson to the bucket, blocked out of bounds there by Bloomdahl. She prevented a layup there from Grayson Weaver. And checking into the game for Clay Center is Jade Richter, the 5'11 freshman. Lauren was talking about this young Tiger team, and there's a freshman immediately coming in. Roush on the inbounds gets the layup to go off a good pass from Char Cash. 4:50 to go first quarter, and Concordia, a great start. They lead the Tigers here 7-0. Clay Center ball, Edwards at half court. Dribbles it over to the left wing to McGee. That is Miley McGee, number 10. Molly McGee wears number 5. Here is Miley at half court, and a timeout called by Dalton Hayes to prevent another Tiger turnover. 4:32 to go here in the first quarter. It's Concordia 7, Clay Center 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
Remembering a life. That is what the staff at Shapley Bowie Funeral Home has been trained to do for your loved one. We are here to help you on the path to remember a life well lived. We offer innovative funeral and memorial selections for all faiths and families. Our funeral home has been...
Streaming on ncktoday.com. Thanks so much to Mike McKenna back in the Russell radio station. Lauren Swinson, Austin McNorton. What a start for the Lady Panthers. They lead Clay Center here 7-0 with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Clay Center out of their own timeout. They have 4 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get something going here. Here's McGee. A shot clock buzzer beater is no good from the left wing. Rebound to Char Cash. Concordia has really started this game out really strong on defense. Clay Center hasn't gotten really any open looks, and now Riley Jessup gets knocked to the ground at the top of the key. Lily Edwards tripped her up. It's 5 points for Charlize Cash, 2 for Jalen Rouse. That's the 7 for Concordia. First personal foul on Edwards, first team foul on Clay Center. Concordia ball, Jessup at half court, and now a whistle and the shot clock. Yeah, they got to put the shot clock back to 35.
Yeah.
For Concordia. Good recognition there by the official, and now Cash will throw it in right in front of the Tiger bench. Into the corner to Weaver. Grayson will dribble around the perimeter, behind the back dribble to Jessup in the right corner. Riley to Roush, right wing, up top. Van Meter will try a straight on 3. Rattled it in and out. Weaver fighting for the rebound underneath, gets tied up, and the jump ball will go to Clay Center. Boy, that was halfway down there for Marley Van Meter and just didn't drop on the 3.
Van Meter's hit some good shots. She hit some last night. She hit one, and so that's good to see. But again, like you said earlier, the Panthers shooting only 23% from beyond the arc, and tonight 1 for 2.
Avery Keeker checks into the game for Concordia, who come out in a 1-3-1 zone. Clay Center finds the hole easily and puts it in on the right side of the floor. That was Laura Hammond who's into the game for Clay Center to get the bucket to go, number 15. Now here's Concordia with the basketball. Cash to the free throw line. She just drove in, got tied up, and that's a travel and a Panther turnover. That has been a problem for her when she just kind of goes head first into the defense, not really knowing what to do with it, and coughs it up. And that time she just fell to the ground and turned it over.
Back at the other end, though, another nice rebound for Grayson Weaver. You know, she went up and got that shot and just turned around and handed it right back to Cash.
Here's Edwards at the top of the key, using a screen and getting into the right wing to Hammond. Laura in underneath to Bloomdahl. Back to Edwards. Edwards around Cash, into the paint, and lays it in with the right hand. 4 in a row for Clay Center. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Concordia leads the Tigers 7-4. Panther ball, here's Weaver. Grayson over to the left wing, gets cut off, gets it to Cash. Shar to the free throw line, taking it to the rim and laying it in with the right hand. Nice aggressive take from Charlize. She had 9 points in the first quarter last night against Valley Heights, and she ended the game with 19. So I like the aggressiveness early on once again from Cash. She's got 7 of the Panthers' 9. And coming right back on the other end is Lily Edwards. She's got 4 points in a row. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. It's Concordia 9, Clay Center 6.
She has such a nice floater. Oh, there.
And Cash just turned it over. Edwards picked it right from her, coast to coast, and Lily missed the layup and then fouled. Wow. I don't think that's happened ever for Lily Edwards. I mean, an absolutely unguarded coast-to-coast layup that she just missed, and then she fouled on the rebound, which is big for Clay Center because that's her second personal.
That's really big. Who got the rebound? Was it Weaver?
I mean, not really anybody. I mean, whoever got it got punched as soon as he got it. So, I mean,
we'll give it Panthers just a team rebound.
Yeah, there you go. Here's Trost, left wing Jessup into the corner. And now here's Trost and a bad pass from Avery Keeker and another Panther turnover. Back come the Tigers right to left. Edwards to the top of the key. Got a mismatch on Riley Jessup. She'll take it to the free throw line. Into the right wing. Now underneath. And a reach-in foul called on Concordia's Keeker. Concordia, that's their first team foul. Avery Keeker called for her first personal, and she will check out of the game. Morgan Lister comes in to replace her. Tiger ball on the baseline, right side of the rim. 35 on the shot clock. They throw it in and throw it away. Jalen Rouse the steal on the inbounds. Concordia basketball now in the home white jerseys, red numbers left to right. What do they do without Shar Cash? Jessup nearly turns it over and hands it off to Weaver. Grayson will dribble to the left wing. Crossover, gets around Edwards, who can't foul, and then Grayson blew the layup. I think if Grayson would have realized that Lily couldn't foul, she would have taken more time with that layup, but she kind of rushed it, thinking that Edwards was going to foul her. And now Riley Jessup goes to the rim and gets fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, if you're Concordia, Lauren, you got to go right at Lily Edwards.
Totally agree.
She's a smart player. She's going to get away from the ball and not foul, which should lead to layups for Concordia.
She's averaging 20 points a ball game. You want to get her in foul trouble if you can. Riley Jessup hits a nice.
She is only 2 of 7 from the free throw line coming into tonight.
Making 3 of 8 now, though, with that high arching shot. See if she can get another one down.
The senior averages 4 points and 3 rebounds a game for Concordia. And here's her second. Boy, it is a high shot, and that one did not go in. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 10-6. The Panthers led it 7-0. The Tigers have clawed their way back, and now again the Panthers foul underneath as Riley Jessup fouls Clay Center on a pass underneath. It was intended for Molly McGee under there. They called on Stella Trost, actually, not Jessup. So that's Stella's first personal foul. With 68 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Clay Center ball on the baseline, right side of the rim to throw it in. Clay Center needs help, and they throw it to the left wing. Wide open 3. Won't go that time for Miley McGee. Offensive rebound, Clay Center. Put back up, and now going to the free throw line will be Lily Edwards. Concordia did not box out on that backside.
They're going to call that on Lister. So that'll be the 13th foul on the Panthers, and she'll go back to the line. We don't have free throw shooting percentages on them, but this one's good.
That's Morgan's first personal foul.
So
Concordia led it 7-0. Clay Center has now made it a 1-possession game. So Lily Edwards gets both free throws to go. She's got 6. And she'll come out because of those 2 fouls. You don't want to pick up a third foul here with only a minute to go in the first quarter. It's Concordia 10, Clay Center 8. But the Tigers right now on an 8-3 run. Panther ball left to right. Jessup nearly throws it away again, and now to the left wing to Van Meter. Up top to Trost. Stella to Jessup right wing. Riley to the baseline, gets cut off. Now up top to Cash. Shar around a screen to the baseline, into the left corner to Van Meter. A deep 2 from Marley won't go. The rebound grabbed by Clay Center, and now the Tigers will take it. And there's like a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so they could hold for the final shot here if they wanted. Instead, McGee tries a reverse layup that's airballed, grabbed by Roush to Cash, and now Concordia will likely hold for the final shot. Instead, Cash just kind of barrels into the paint again, and luckily it wasn't a turnover. It goes out of bounds off of Clay Center, but there we see that same move again, Lauren.
It's good when she can get there, but it seems like she gets her feet tripped up or something like that most of the time. And we Panthers are fortunate there.
Cash on the inbounds play is left open and buries the 3 from the right corner. A good pass from Riley Jessup on the inbounds play. Cash buries the 3. 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clay Center won't even get a shot off. What a play for Concordia. They lead Clay Center 13-8 as we're done in quarter number 1. You're tuned into Panther Basketball on KNCK Radio, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Folks, Daryl Gallegos with Farm Country Ford, Concordia's hometown Ford dealership. Guys, I'm here to tell you, there's no need to head to the big city. Your hometown Concordia Ford dealership. Radio 1390, 98.3, streaming on NCKtoday.com. Lawrence Swinson, I'm Austin McNorton here inside of the jungle on a Friday night, where your Lady Panthers lead the Tigers of Clay Center 13-8 as we begin quarter number 2. Clay Center with the basketball in their road black jerseys and shorts, orange stripe and white numbers. Clay Center right to left on the first possession here of the second quarter. They skip it to the left wing to McGee. McGee to the corner. Concordia in a 1-3-1 zone here defensively, and they force a turnover. Jalen Roush the steal. Here's Cash left to right. Char will dribble to the left wing, into the corner to Weaver. Grayson back to Charlize in the paint. Char a post move, goes up, baked it in, and one. Oh
wow.
My gosh, what a play that was.
What an effort by her. Man, that was just, she was stuck underneath, and somehow she was able to go up and under them and then off the glass and down. She'll go to the line. She's the best free throw shooter on the Panther team at 81%.
Charlize Cash, the senior, is averaging 11 points per game. She's got 12 here with 7:32 to go here in the first half. Make it 13 on the and one. She had 19 points last night in Concordia's 56-49 victory over Valley Heights. And boy, is she playing well here in the first half of this one. Here's Clay Center with the ball. McGee will drive to the rim and lay it in with the right hand. That was Molly McGee there, the 5'8 junior. It's 7:13 to go in the first half. Concordia leads Clay Center 16-10. Panther ball. Here's Jessup at the top of the key. Left wing to Weaver, and an illegal screen set by Jalen Roush underneath. A turnover, giving the ball right back to the Tigers.
That's the Panthers' sixth turnover. So far, the Tigers have only got 2 points off those turnovers. Hopefully we can get the ball back right here.
First personal foul on Jalen Roush. First team foul on Concordia. Clay Center ball. Here's McGee to Edwards on the left wing. Back to McGee on the right. Into the corner to Molly McGee. Back to Miley McGee. Into the left corner. A wide open three for Edwards. Can't leave her open. She missed it, luckily for Concordia, in the long rebound to Char Cash. She'll take it coast to coast, get fouled, and go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the left-hand layup attempt.
That's where you want her at. You know, you talked about, again, she's averaging 11 points. She's also averaging 8 rebounds, and she picked up her third right there already.
She had 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 steals last night for Concordia. And wow, 14 points here with 6:39 to go in the first half. Very impressive for the senior.
Keeker back in the ball game.
I was going to see if, I don't know if she's a winter homecoming candidate. Doesn't look like it from what I'm seeing.
Char missed her third shot, her third free throw, and something stopped there.
And a foul called here at half court on Grayson Weaver. 6:35 to go in the first half. It's Concordia 17, Clay Center 10. Tiger ball to throw it in right in front of the scores table. And that is where Berkeley Gisselback, who just checked into the game for the Tigers, the 5'8 sophomore, throws it in to Edwards on the left wing. It's tipped away. Stolen by Avery Keeker. Keeker left to right to Cash here on the near side. Char will dribble all the way to the left wing and hand it off to Van Meter and get it back in the corner. Char dribbles the baseline. Nice pass to Roush, and Jalen lays it in with the left hand. What a pass from Char Cash
Jalen has the easy layup. She's got 4 points, and Concordia leads Clay Center, their largest lead of the night, 19-10, with 6 minutes to go here in the first half. And the Tigers throw it away. Edwards trying to force it to Gisselback underneath. It went right through her hands, and a Tiger turnover.
On that last play, again, it was Jalen Rouse with the steal, but it was come off of a deflection by Shar Cash. And I mean, man, what a series of events are for the Shar Cash on that.
Concordia basketball, and here is Cash in the backcourt. I feel like all we're doing is saying Shar Cash, Shar Cash, Shar Cash. Here she is. Right wing to Weaver. Right corner to Van Meter. And Marley throws it off the hands of Edwards and out of bounds. And Lily, boy, is she a smart player. She's got 2 fouls, folks. And, well, you wouldn't know it. She is still just as aggressive and doing a really good job of playing good defense without fouling right now. Here's Keeker to Cash in the left corner. She'll skip it to Van Meter. Marley underneath the basket. Back to Cash. Shar drives in. 15-foot pull-up is good. Oh. My goodness, is she on one tonight, folks. 16 points for Charlize Cash. 5:30 to go in the first half. Concordia leads Clay Center 21-10.
I don't want to jinx her, but she's 4 for 4 inside the arc, 2 for 2 outside the arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Here's Edwards with the ball at the top of the key for Clay Center. Over to the left wing, a deep 2 on the way, won't go for Hammond. Rebound Clay Center. Edwards goes back up and puts it in. And Clay Center will call a timeout. So Lily Edwards trying to max Shar. She's got 8. 5:11 to go in the first half. Concordia leads 21-12. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. Jalen to the free throw line, into the left corner to Keeker. Avery will drive the baseline, and instead she traveled and turned it over.
That's too bad. She got tripped up. She really had a lane to the basket there. Just that extra step.
So the Tigers have it. Concordia led it 21-10, and that's their largest lead of the night. Here in the left corner, now in the left wing, nearly throwing it away. Cash nearly got a steal. Here's Edwards on the right side of the floor. Looking to get around Keeker. Good defense from Avery right there. Left wing, McGee. McGee to the free throw line, goes up, gets fouled. She will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Is that going to be on Cash?
Yes, it is. Concordia, that's their 3rd team foul. Shar just picked up her first personal.
I'll put them back at the line right now. They're 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
This is Molly McGee, the 5'8 junior, who averages 4 points and 5 rebounds a game for the Tigers this season. She's now got 3 points after making that first free throw. And here's the second. It's off to the left, no good. Rebound to Roush. Now Cash, far side left to right. Cash is outscoring Clay Center right now, 16-13. To give Concordia a 21-13 lead. Right wing, Keeker. Up top to Cash. Boy, she thought about the 3. She'll drive in instead. Gets blocked on the jump shot, and then Roush is standing out of bounds on the rebound. Boy, if Roush would have just laid off of that, the Panthers would have had it.
Because it was blocked, and yeah, and she had it. That is the 8th turnover on the Panthers. Thank goodness, just 2 points.
I don't know if I would even count that as a turnover, really.
Okay.
That may be a harsh turnover for you there, Lloyd.
Okay, but what should we go on?
And there's a tip out of bounds by Avery Keeger. I mean, does it really count as a turnover when a shot gets blocked and then you're fighting for the rebound and the ball just kind of goes off of you?
Yeah, let's take it back.
Well, it's going to get there anyway. I mean, we know that 8th turnover is coming. So the one that actually does come, just don't mark it down.
That's what I will do. I agree.
Here on the right wing, Edwards will fire a 3, left it short, and a great rebound by Morgan Lister underneath. That was really nicely done. Here's Cash up ahead to Jessup on the left wing. Riley nearly travels. Now she throws it to Roush underneath. Jalen goes up, and well, that shot was an air ball over the rim right from the left block. She just kind of threw it up there. Now going coast to coast, a scoop layup, man, that was awesome right there from Lily Edwards. She's got 10. Clay Center on a 5-0 run, and Trey Kuhlman calls a timeout. 3:30 to go here in the first half. It's Concordia 21, Clay Center 15, and we're back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio.
Proud CHS scoreboard sponsor.
30 to go here in the first half. It's Concordia 21, Clay Center 15. You're tuned in to Lady Panther basketball on KNCK Radio 1390 98.3. Streaming on ncktoday.com. Clay Center in his own defense. Here's Cash to Jessup on the left wing. Riley into the corner. And another travel and a turnover for Concordia's Marley Van Meter. Concordia really struggling. They were up 21 to 10, and boy, they have struggled in the last several possessions.
Now they have 8 turnovers.
Clay Center with the ball, right corner, McGee. Throws it to the right elbow to Bloomdahl, and now to Edwards up top. Lily's got 10 for the Tigers here tonight. She throws it to the left side to McGee. Now to Miley, to Edwards' right wing. Guarded by Jessup. Edwards with 15 on the shot clock. Will drive into the paint. Fall away jump shot is good. Man, what a shot for Edwards. She's got 12. 4-point game again. Concordia was up by 11. The Tigers on a 7-0 run. As Concordia keeps turning it over. Here is Jessup. She nearly turns it over. Left wing Lister. Morgan will dribble to the baseline. Gets cut off. And the shot won't go. Rebound nicely grabbed by Van Meter. Roush a 3. Wow. I did not have that on my bingo card tonight. Jalen Roush a 3 from the left wing. Gives Concordia a 24-17 lead and stops the Tigers' 7-0 run. 2:13 to go first half. Clay Center with the ball. Here's Edwards. Firing it underneath and throwing it away. Jessup the steal. Riley down the near sideline left to right to Cash at half court. Shar will drive in to the bucket. She gets tripped up and fouled. And for Clay Center, that's their 3rd team foul. 2 minutes to go in the half. And that foul will go against the Tigers' Miley McGee, her first. Stella Trost comes into the game for Concordia to replace Jalen Roush. Cash will throw it in on the baseline, left side of the rim, 35 on the shot clock. Cash gets it to Lister. Morgan will dribble to the right corner, now to Trost on the right elbow, and Stella travels and turns it over.
That was just too bad. Again, another turnover for the Panthers.
So we'll see if the Tigers can take advantage. Here is Edwards on the near side. Good defense from Morgan Lister, and Edwards will dribble around the screen, and that's a carry and a turnover on Lily Edwards. She was just kind of hesitating just enough, waiting for the screen to set, and that's what drew the carry there, Lauren.
Yep, and now they now have 8 turnovers also, and so Jalen Roush back in the ball game.
What an incredible crowd we got here tonight. As always, when these two rivals play against each other, Clay Center and Concordia, but add into the fact as well that tonight is homecoming for Concordia here on a Friday night, so got a lot of extra people for that. Roush, top of the key 3, missed it this time. Rebound, Jessup. What a play from Riley. Now she gets it to Weaver. Back to Roush. Jalen
misses that layup, and then Jessup, it's out of bounds off of her on the rebound. Boy, Jalen Roush has had some decent looks right at the rim that she has just not been able to finish here as consistently as she usually is able to here tonight.
Yeah, she's just 2 of 5, and normally she's shooting over 50% when inside, but right now missing. She hit her first 2, but have missed them since then.
Here up top is Edwards. She'll get it to McGee. Riley can't hold on to it, and now Cash runs away with it to Jessup. Riley gets blocked on the layup by Edwards. Boy, that was just unfair there for Riley Jessup. She didn't know what to do with it. I mean, Lily Edwards basically blocked that with her stomach, folks.
She is so athletic and so fast. She's not all that tall, but wow.
Here's Roush firing it into Trost on the right elbow. Now to Jessup on the left wing. Up top to Weaver. Grayson will drive over to the left. Looking to pull it back out. Now here's Cash. To Roush, to Weaver. Weaver to the bucket. Nice layup is blocked out of bounds by Clay Center. Boy, that looked like a good opportunity there for Weaver, and then next thing you know, the Tigers block it again.
Grayson is so good with that first step. She can usually get around somebody, but again, she's just short enough she can't get some of those layups to go. 10
on the shot clock here for Concordia. I hope they realize it. Here's Cash at half court. I don't think they do. Rouse will dribble to the baseline. 1-on-4, and she draws a foul. Man, a prayer answered there for Concordia. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and the Panthers draw a foul because there was not much going there offensively, Lauren.
There really wasn't, but somehow Rouse got around, and she'll go to the line. She's a 70% free throw shooter. Swish.
That's the second personal foul on Miley McGee for Clay Center. Roush is now up to 8 points tonight for Concordia. There's only been 3 Panthers that have scored tonight. Roush with 8, Cash with 16, and 1 free throw for Riley Jessup.
Roush gets both of them.
Roush got 9 now. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Concordia leads Clay Center 26-17. And Cash fouls Edwards here in the backcourt. That's only the 4th team foul on Concordia, so not free throws yet.
Cash picks up her second foul, though.
So she comes out. Marley Van Meter comes in for her. Concordia led this game 21-10, and that was their largest lead here in the first half. The Tigers then went on a 7-0 run, and Concordia has since responded with a 5-0 run. Tiger ball on the near side. Edwards with it, looking to hold for the final shot of the opening half. Edwards going into the chest of Stella Trost. She traveled, got away with it, and a good rebound by Roush. Perfect defense from Stella Trost. Here's Keeker to Roush, into the right corner to Van Meter. 2 on the clock. Weaver at the buzzer, misses the jump shot from the left short corner, and we go into the... will go right to left on their radio dial. Clay Center on the road, black on black jerseys with white numbers and orange stripe will go left to right. Concordia basketball here, right to left. Here's Weaver on the left wing. Grayson now over to Jessup at half court. Riley to the free throw line to Roush. Jalen to Weaver on the left wing. Grayson tries that three. It's off target, too strong. Long rebound, and Shar got it. Cash back to Weaver. Now over to Jessup in the corner. Cash, a pump fake. She'll dribble to the baseline. Pull up. Floater just rims off. And the rebound to McGee. McGee throws it right to Cash, and Shar lays it in. Way to stick with it for Charlize Cash, stealing it from McGee on the rebound. Char's got 18 to give Concordia a 28-17 lead with 7:15 to go here in the third quarter. Now the Tigers with it, and a blocking foul called underneath. I think they're going to say a shooting foul as well. That foul went against Grayson Weaver, and it is a shooting foul, and so Lily Edwards gets to go to the free throw line.
And boy, is she good at the free throw line. Again, I think she has 2 of them, I think. She's got 3 of them now, though. They are now 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
She's got 13 points, and thanks everyone for also watching on Cat Scratch Productions YouTube. For everyone tuning in there.
She misses this one, and Cash with the rebound. Shar now picks up her 5th rebound.
Here's Weaver on the right wing. Concordia setting up the offense. Jessup up top. Riley now to the left side to Weaver. Grayson dribbles over to the left corner. Now back to Jessup on the wing. Riley looking to throw it into Roush on the left block. Jalen goes around the defense, misses the layup. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Marley Van Meter. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Roush, right corner, a 3. Long rebound grabbed by Bloomdahl for Clay Center. Here comes Edwards, and she will walk it across the center of the Panther logo left to right. Edwards looking to take a screen. Now over to the left wing. Directs traffic to the top of the key. Gets around Jalen Roush to the paint. Kicks it out. Now to McGee in the right wing. A 3 for Miley is buried. Miley McGee, her first points tonight. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 28-21.
That is the first 3 that the Tigers have hit tonight. They are 1 of 6.
Panther ball. Here up top is Weaver. Grayson to the right wing to Cash. Shar around the screen, cut off by Edwards. Now spins into the paint, fires a shot off and out of bounds. Again, just kind of stumbling a little bit on her way to the basket. Just kind of threw it up there and it hit the bottom of the backboard and out of bounds. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. It's Concordia 28, Clay Center 21. Panther basketball on KNCK Radio and streaming on ncktoday.com and video stream on Cat Scratch Productions YouTube. Thanks to all those high school students, all the hard work they do. Edwards, a left wing 3, rattles it in and out. Bloomdahl, the rebound, missed the putback, and then a jump ball on the other rebound, and it will stay with Clay Center on the possession arrow.
Roush had to go up over the back that time of Edwards, and luckily she didn't get called for a foul, so still Tiger basketball. I don't know what the holdup is.
Now they're going to put the shot clock back up to 35. Okay. Edwards will throw the ball on the baseline, right side of the rim, into the left corner. McGee will try that 3, rattled it out, but Concordia again can't get the rebound, and then Jessup steals it away from Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl had the rebound, and Riley picked her pocket. Here's Cash, a step back 3 from the right wing is pure. Well, we haven't seen Shar be that aggressive on the offensive end all year, and she buried it, nothing but net from the right wing.
She is 3 for 3 beyond the arc, so holy smoking jamolies for Shar Cash tonight. Wow.
21 for the senior to lead all scorers. Here in the left corner, a 3 from McGee is answered. Big shot from Miley McGee. She's hit back-to-back 3. She's got 6. 4:52 to go here in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 31-24. Panthers with the ball up top. Here's Weaver at half court. Left wing Van Meter. Marley to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Jessup. Right wing 3 for Riley is off the back iron, too strong. And a foul called on the rebound against Clay Center. Nice job by Jalen Rouse. And that foul will go against Molly McGee for the Tigers. Good job by Jalen right there.
Yeah, it was, yes. He really did a nice job blocking out and was able to get the rebound, or well, we'll give her the rebound.
Concordia ball on the baseline, left side of the rim. They throw it all the way to the right short corner to Roush. Backdoor cut Van Meter, and Marley's fouled on the layup. Nice pass from Roush, and Marley will shoot 2 free throws. Yet to score tonight.
Marley 5 of 8 on the season from the free throw line. Hopefully she can knock a couple down here.
The 5'6" sophomore averages 6 points and 4 rebounds a game for the Panthers this season. Misses the first 2 strong off the back iron, and Avery Keeker comes in to replace Grayson Weaver. So here's the second free throw for Van Meter. Got it. So 4 Panthers have scored now here tonight. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 32-24. Miley McGee to Edwards here on the near side. Edwards dribbles over to the right wing, takes a screen into the paint. Stripped on the layup attempt by Roush, and it's grabbed on the backside by Keeker. Now Jessup has it right to left. That was really nicely done by Roush, or else Edwards would have had a pretty easy layup. Here's Cash. Nice find to Van Meter. Marley goes up and airballs the jump shot, and then it's grabbed by Clay Center. That was a good look from Marley, and now Roush in transition. It pokes it out of bounds. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
That looked like it was tipped out of bounds off of Lily Edwards. But the Tigers will keep it here on the near side. Really good defense again, though, from Jalen Roush.
Jalen is really moving well tonight. She's getting around very quickly, playing good defense, and I have her for 8 rebounds already.
Here's the Tigers. McGee is left open. This time she misses the 3, and the long rebound to Cash. 1-on-1 for Shar, trying to get around McGee. She'll go up. Wow, that's a lot of contact. No call, and Shar misses the layup. Back on the other end, Edwards floats it up and in. 15 for Edwards. And Concordia, just like that, only leads it by 6. 3:30 to go in the third, leading 32-26. Here's Jessup driving in, pulling up from 12 and hitting. Wow. Riley Jessup a jump shot. She's got 3. And now we got a whistle.
Something Edwards is,
Yep.
I don't know if she got hit. I think she's okay, though, but she might have got hit in the mouth a little bit.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think she's rubbing her eye.
Yeah, and kind of moving her jaw. I think she kind of got...
Yeah, I didn't see when or where it happened. She seems all right. 34-26, Concordia with the lead after the Riley Jessup jump shot. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Tigers with the basketball in the road. Black jerseys, white numbers, left to right, and Keeker the steal. Nice job by Avery on the defensive end. Here goes Concordia. Cash throws it to Roush. Not a great pass and a turnover. Roush couldn't handle it. Back come the Tigers. Edwards one-on-one against Cash. He pulls up and puts it in. Right over Shar Cash inside the free throw line. Lily Edwards with 17 points. And it's 2:47 to go in the third quarter. Concordia leading Clay Center 34-28. Here on the left wing is Roush. Up top to Lister. Now to Cash on the right wing. Up top to Roush. And she'll pull up from the free throw line and get fouled in doing so. And so Jalen will shoot 2 free throws on the jump shot.
You know, Jalen is good at those 10, 12, 15-foot jump shots, and that time she went up and really got hammered. She'll go back to the line right now, though, where she's 2 for 2. Again, a 70% free throw shooter, got the friendly bounce.
10 points for Jalen Roush now. She's only the 3rd player in this game in double figures. Cash with 21, Edwards with 17, Roush with 10. Trying to put Concordia back up by 8, and she can't. She misses the second free throw. 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 35-28. Tigers with the ball. Lister gets the steal at half court. Morgan, nicely done. Now here's Cash at half court. She'll throw it to the left wing to Weaver. Grayson drives in. Layup good! And that was a really good seal underneath by Jalen Roush, not allowing the defense to come over and help. And Grayson lays it in, her first points tonight. And Clay Center has to call a timeout as the Tigers were struggling to break the full court press. 2:03 to go in the third quarter. It's Concordia 37, Clay Center 28, and we're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
just a real boost if we can get her in the scoring column. And then Grayson Weaver, again, I love that layup she had and the block out by Roush.
Here is Edwards in the backcourt. She'll take it left to right around Avery Keeker. Good defense from Avery in the one-on-one defense. Panthers back in a man. They've been playing a lot of 1-3-1 zone here tonight, but now they're back in man-to-man defense. Bloomdahl guarded by Roush. Roush took it, and it goes out of bounds. Very nicely done.
Jalen almost had it, couldn't quite catch up with it. She just knocked it out with that right hand.
13 on the shot clock. The Tigers have got to hurry here. Here at the free throw line. Stepping through is McGee, losing it. It's a double dribble, and Morgan Lister's fired up because she just forced a nice turnover.
She did. She was in there just sitting there and staying right at her, kept hacking at the ball, and finally, again, they turned it over. So Panthers, that is the Tigers' 13th turnover. The Panthers have 10 points off those turnovers.
Weaver nearly throws it away. Cash saves it. Now back to Weaver here on the near side. Concordia basketball here on the left side of the floor, leading 37-28. Up top, Weaver. Grayson drives in to the bucket, lost the ball on the way up and turns it over. She went up for that same layup attempt on the left side, but that time the Tiger help defense was there and Grayson fumbled it out of bounds. Tiger basketball, left to right on the radio dial. Here's Edwards on the right wing. She'll drive to the baseline, carried and turn it over. That's the second time tonight that she has done that exact play.
I want to give credit to Morgan Lister. I mean, Morgan Lister stayed right with her, and she had to palm the ball to get around her.
Grayson Weaver comes out of the game. Marley Van Meter in for 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. Concordia leading Clay Center 37-28. Panther ball right to left. Gets it over the right side to Keeker. Avery needs help. Now gets it to Lister at half court. Morgan nearly cops it up. Now throws it to Roush on the right wing. Jalen to Cash up top. Cash guarded tightly by Edwards. Gets around her, gets to the rim. Scooping layup is hard off the backboard, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Edwards. Edwards will kick it up ahead for the Tigers. Pull-up jump shot is an air ball and caught by Roush. Now Marley Van Meter kicking it up ahead to Keeker. Avery is quadruple teamed. Needs help, gets it to Cash in the right corner. Sharp will dribble the baseline to the rim. Layup good. 23 for Charlize. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Concordia tied for their largest lead of the night, 39-28.
What a move by Charlize. That was just awesome.
Edwards on the other end floats it up and in. She's got 19.
Boy, is she something else. 5
seconds to go in the third. Here's Cash. Roush, a three at the buzzer. Nearly banked it in. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. It's Concordia 39, Clay Center 30. 8 minutes of varsity girls basketball remain when we come back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
Since 18.
Lauren Swinson, Austin McNorton here with you inside of the jungle on a Friday night. It's Concordia 39, Clay Center 30 here in this North Central Kansas League rivalry. Marley Van Meter up top to Riley Jessup. Panther basketball in the home white jerseys, red numbers right to left on the radio dial here for the final 8 minutes. Weaver to the left side to Jessup. Riley guarded tightly, needs help. Now spins and turns it over. She needed help that whole time, and then she fouled after she turned it over.
That's the 12th, 12th turnover on the Panthers.
Jessup, her first personal foul. First team foul on Concordia here in the fourth quarter. Here come the Tigers with it, down by 9. Concordia has led by as many as 11 twice here in this contest. It was 39-28, and it was 21-10. And those are the 2 times that Concordia has led by 11. Jump ball down over there in the left corner. It will stay with Clay Center, and they will throw it in over there on the far sideline in front of a packed house, and I mean a packed house here on a Friday night. The jungle is rocking. Here at half court is Lily Edwards, guarded by Cash. And again, here in between this varsity girls contest and the boys contest, we will have the homecoming ceremony tonight for Winter Royalty. Right corner 3 from McGee is short, rebound loose. Concordia copped it up, now a jump ball in the air will go to the Panthers. Good job by Jalen Roush. But for everyone who's also watching this game on Cat Scratch Productions, stay tuned for that winter homecoming ceremony, as they'll be having it. So you can follow along there. Here we go, 7 minutes to go. Panther ball right to left, leading by 9. Jessup will take a screen from Cash. Now to the left side of Van Meter. Marley over to the right. Traveled and turned it over. It has been a tough night for Marley Van Meter, one we haven't seen from her since she was a freshman.
Has just 1 point, and that was from the free throw line.
Here are the Tigers. Another opportunity here for Clay Center to cut into this 9-point deficit. Bloomdahl at the top of the key, guarded by Roush. Kicks it into the corner to McGee, and now back to Edwards on the right wing. 20 on the shot clock for Clay Center. They throw it up top. A 3 on the way is short that time from Hammond, and a good rebound by Roush. Now to Weaver on the far side, right to left. Grayson gets around Hammond to the bucket. Running layup, she lost her balance. And then a jump ball on the rebound will give the ball back to Clay Center.
That was too bad. Weaver come in, looked like she had a nice lane in there, but just got tripped up and went falling down. But Rouse was there, but couldn't quite come up with the rebound.
Clay Center ball now, another opportunity here for the Tigers. They throw it away, and oh boy, Jessup nearly got a steal as the Tigers tried to skip it here over to the right wing. And Molly McGee will check into the game for Clay Center. And she will replace Molly McGee will throw it in here on the near side. Gets it into the corner to Hammond. Hammond throws it away. Cash the steal. Shard throws it up ahead to Weaver on the right block. Grayson into the corner to Roush. Roush to Van Meter. Cash on the left wing. Cutting Van Meter on the left block. Marley banks it in. Great pass from Cash on the assist, and Trey Kuhlman calls the timeout. 5:51 to go in the ball game. Concordia tied for their largest lead of the night. 41-30. We're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
Scoreboard sponsor. Thank you for your support.
Cash doing it all for the Panthers tonight. 23 points and a perfect assist there right before the timeout to a cutting Marley Van Meter for the left-hand layup. She has been so good tonight. Here's Edwards skipping into the right corner now to Miley McGee, and Sharp blocked it. Oh, and they call a foul. There's no way. Man, nobody here can believe it. Trey Kuhlman, Shar Cash, and any of the Panther fans, that is a brutally bad call. Oh my goodness.
She did not hit her with the body or the arm or anything else.
That was absolutely all ball. That is tough.
Free throws missed. As Miley McGee up at the free throw line. Again, she missed the first one. She'll get the second one here. 41-30. Panthers on top, and Miley will get this.
The official coming back to talk to Trey Kuhlman about the call.
I was talking to Ashley Cochran, too.
Yeah.
Miley
They don't like that explanation at all. That's when you have to explain yourself that much on that egregious of a call. Look, Trey, he's still talking, and Trey's not even listening. So she makes 2 free throws there. She's got 8 points, and Concordia leads Clay Center 41-32 with 5:24 to go here in the ball game. Lister will try a 3 from the top of the key. It's an air ball caught by Cash. Back to Lister on the left wing. Now up top to Weaver. Right side, Roush. Cash at the top of the key. Shar will take a screen. Now to the left elbow. Spins in to Roush. Jalen back to Cash. 6 on the shot clock for Concordia. Weaver with 5. To Lister with 3. To Cash with 2. A heave at the shot clock buzzer is short. It'll go out of bounds. Nobody touched it. And Clay Center will have the ball back.
But the Panthers took some time off the clock. We're now under 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Panthers with a 9-point lead.
Here's Edwards with it. She'll dribble over to the left wing. She'll try an NBA range 3 and hit it. She just stepped right into that one. She's got 22. Concordia, just like that, you lead by 11, and now you only lead by 6. 41-35 with 4:35 to go here in the ball game. Weaver to Lister, left corner. Now up top to Roush. Jalen will try another 3, and that's no good. I think you'd much rather have Jalen Roush down in the paint than chucking up 3s, and she's chucked up some 3s tonight. Concordia back in the zone. Clay Center ball. McGee dribbles the baseline, throws it to the left and into the corner. A 3 on the way. That's a huge 3 for Clay Center's Boston Craig. It's a 3-point game. Clay Center on an 8-0 run with 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Concordia needs a bucket and needs it badly here. Here's Cash to the rim. Kicks it out to Lister, wide open in the left corner. Morgan misses the 3. Roush the rebound, puts it up and in. Jalen Roush, a huge rebound and putback. 3:49 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 43-38, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. (43-38). 3:48 to go here in the ball game. We got a fun finish in store right now. Here's Edwards, left to right, guarded by Avery Keeker. Right wing to Bloomdahl. Back to Edwards, around a screen, and she missed the 3, and it goes out of bounds off of Bloomdahl. Boy, the Panthers dodged a bullet there, because that was a really good look for the best player on the floor.
We looked at it from minutes away. I thought that was in for sure.
So did I. Here's Roush on the left wing. Jalen gets it up top to Lister. Right side to Keeker. Avery. Bounce pass to Marley Van Meter on the right block. Marley needs help and turns it over. Man. Trey Kuhlman puts his head in his hands. That's a tough one. And back come the Tigers, a chance to make it a 1-possession game here again. Edwards left to right. Stops at the Panther logo. Takes it over to the right wing to Miley McGee. McGee guarded by Cash. She throws it underneath to Edwards. Looking to back Keeker down and does. And she lays it in. That's a mismatch and she knows it. 24 points for Edwards. She leads all scorers in this game. 2:52 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 43-40. Cash a step back three. And a foul by Jalen Roush on the rebound. Concordia is chucking up a lot of threes right now. I don't know why for a team who only shoots 23% from behind the three-point line.
Right now you need to take time off the clock, or you did when you had that 9-point lead, but right now it's just a 3-point lead. The Tigers with the basketball.
Huge
Panthers
opportunity here for Clay Center. Edwards to the right wing to Miley McGee, guarded by Weaver. Now around a double screen. Edwards has it up top. Edwards will take a screen to the left, cut off by Jalen Roush. Now back, Miley McGee, a three for the tie. Won't go, and a good rebound by Cash on the backside. Char will take it right to left. Into the left corner to Weaver. Your Concordia, run some clock. Get a good shot. Here up top is Roush. Getting it to Cash at the Panther logo. Now to the right side to Weaver. Grayson will dribble around McGee to the rim, and she turns it over again.
15th turnover on the Panthers right now. At very critical times. Hopefully the Panthers right now can just come away with a defensive stop here and get the ball.
2 minutes to go. The Panthers lead it by 3. And Edwards is open at the top of the key, and she missed, thankfully, for Concordia. And Jessup tracks down the rebound. Boy, you couldn't have asked for a better look if you're a Tiger fan than that. Cash here on the near side, 1:40 to go. She picks her dribble up and gets it to Van Meter on the right wing. Now here's Jessup in front of the Panther student section. Riley will dribble to the baseline to Roush. Bounce pass and the layup good. A perfect pass from Riley Jessup. Maybe the best play of the night right there.
I was going to say, that is her third assist, and that's the best one all night long.
Here goes Edwards, 1-on-5 to the rim, and she misses the layup, and then a foul on the rebound will go against her. The Tiger fans can't believe it, but she knocked Marley Van Meter to the ground going for her own layup. 1:19 to go in the ball game now. Lara Hammond comes into the game for Clay Center, and so does Jade Richter. 1:19 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 45-40. Panther ball. Here's Riley Jessup with it in the backcourt, right to left. Riley gets it across the timeline over to the Panther student section on the far side of the floor. Now here's Cash on the right. Up top to Roush. Left side to Van Meter. Marley to the rim. Up top to Cash. Char will run some clock. Char to the elbow. Throws it to the right wing to Lister. Right corner Roush. Jalen driving. Handing it off to Cash at half court. Now Cash to the bucket. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound, Jessup. Riley Jessup making plays down the stretch. Van Meter to the bucket. She'll go up, get fouled, and shoot two. But all the credit in this one right now goes to Riley Jessup.
I totally agree. What a play for the 5'4" senior. She has really stepped up her game here tonight, man. So I'll put Van Meter at the line. She is 1 for 2 tonight. And
hard off the back iron, two, no good. But boy, Riley Jessup, those two back-to-back plays. She dribbles down to the baseline, a perfect bounce pass to Jalen Roush for the layup. And then on this play, that put Concordia up by 5. When it sits right now, 45-40. And then she gets the offensive rebound, finds Marley Van Meter, who misses both free throws. Just a rare off night for Marley Van Meter. She has not had her usual game. Now here's Edwards with a chance to make it one possession again. Turnaround jump shot. She left it short. Rebound Van Meter. Now Clay Center's got a foul. Here's Jessup to Lister. If you're Concordia, you got to get the ball here to Char Cash. And there they have it. Trey Coolman tells Char just to hold it. Clay Center's got to foul her. And there they do. But Concordia was able to run off a lot of time there, Lord. 20-plus seconds of the clock. And that's only the second team foul on Clay Center. So the Tigers have to do it 3 more times.
In 17 seconds. So hopefully, again, Char's going to inbound it. Yeah, that is big, not having the, 5 team fouls.
So, yep, Clay Center's got a foul here 2 more times. There's one.
We took 3 seconds off right there.
That is the first personal foul on Hammond. They'll have to do it again. Yep, Concordia was able to run 3 seconds off the clock right there. Now Concordia gets it to Marley Van Meter, who's fouled immediately. That ran off 1 second. And now Clay Center will have to do it again.
So, yeah,
there's the 15th foul.
Oh, that is the 15th.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was the 4th.
Marley Van Meter back at the line. Again, she is just 1 of 4 here tonight. This one's up. Oh, good.
My gosh, that had no business going in. That bounced on the rim 4 times and somehow fell. That defied physics right there.
Went up about 2 feet above the rim and then finally dropped down through the netting.
My goodness.
That makes it a 2-position game now.
Yeah, Clay Center will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's Concordia 46, Clay Center 40. The Panthers led this game by 11 a couple of times, and 11 late. They led it 41-30, and then Clay Center went on an 8-0 run, and it's been pretty close ever since, but that's exactly how it was last night, Lord.
It was exactly what I was saying, and we talked about how important that game was last night to hold on to it, and I think the Panthers are going to win this one, but again, they did the very same thing. But wow, some big plays by the senior, Riley Jessup.
Absolutely. She had the ball over there on the right wing. The shot clock was winding down, only up by 3. She dribbled to the baseline, a perfect pass to Jalen Roush, who banked it in on the right side of the rim. And then on the other possession, Concordia missed a shot, and Riley, all but 5'4" of her, skied in there for the offensive rebound to give Concordia another shot, and now a 6-point lead.
She's got 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 for 1 inside the arc, 0 for 1 outside the arc, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Here is Marley Van Meter. She's got 4 points tonight. It's just not been her normal night, but a win's a win, right, Lauren? Even if it's not your best night, a win's a win. Here's her second free throw, and she missed it. And Clay Center the rebound. The Tigers got to go quickly. Here's Edwards, a step back 3 from the top of the key. She missed it short, got her own rebound, put it back up and in. And Clay Center will call a timeout with 2 seconds left. Edwards with 26 points. Concordia leads Clay Center 46-42, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. Varsity Girls Contest on a Friday night. It's Concordia 46, Clay Center 42. The Lady Panthers looking to get the ball in on the far sideline. They have to go length of the floor, right to left. Shar will throw it all the way down the floor to Marley Van Meter, and that will do it. Final score, it's Concordia 46. Clay Center 42. For the second straight game, the Panthers build a big lead and hold on to survive. Concordia 46, Clay Center 42. We now head into our Panther postgame show here on KNCK Radio, and we'll be back in
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Concordia High School. At this time, we would like to introduce our 2026 Winter Sports candidates. Our first queen candidate is Phelan Arnold. Phelan is escorted by her parents, Jeremy and Penny Arnold, and her crown bearer, Gwen Garst. Phelan participates in volleyball, Friends of Rachel, and SCCLA. Phelan plans to attend Cloud County Community College to play volleyball. Our first king candidate is Joe Burke. Joe is escorted by her parents, Walter Gator, and his crown bearer, Ava Mason Penderon. Joe participates in basketball, baseball, and FFA. Joe plans to attend Cloud County Community College and work with his dad on the 5-generation family farm. Our next queen candidate is Vanessa Brown. Vanessa 2026 Winter Sports Queen is Carrie Parker. And your 2026 Winter Sports King is Joe Burke. Congratulations to Carrie, Joe, and to all our Winter Sports champions.
aggressive. I really think the team that can come out and be more aggressive and actually have the depth, I think, can win this ball game.
Clay Center will come out here in their road black jerseys, black shorts, white numbers, and white tigers across the chest with orange trim. Oh, yes, you got that. Concordia will come out here in their home white jerseys, white shorts, red numbers, and black numbers. Shane Parker will walk to the center of the floor, as will Abram Stratton for Clay Center, and we will jump it up and ready to go. An incredible crowd here in the jungle as well. I mean, it is packed for homecoming and everything else, and now Concordia is ready to go. Parker wins the tip. Concordia basketball left to right. Here's Aiden Creer down the near sideline, setting up the offense against the Tiger zone. Left wing Loudermilk. Ian will drive in, back up top to Creer. Aiden over to the left to Loudermilk. He'll pump fake the three. Bounce pass to Creer. Aiden lost it at half court, gets it back. Now over here to Boone Richard on the right wing. Boone will skip it to Loudermilk in the left corner. Ian drives the baseline. Good pass to Parker, and Shane lays it in. Perfect pass from Loudermilk. And Concordia leads 2-0 with 7:28 to go in the first quarter.
Well, you don't do it any prettier than that, man.
Here in the left corner is Qualls. He'll get around Parker. A pull-up jump shot won't go. Backside rebound and a putback by Abram Stratton. We're tied at 2. 7:13 to go first quarter. On the offensive rebound putback for Clay Center. Creer to Loudermilk in the left corner. Ian dribbles the baseline, leaves it for Parker again. This time Shane misses the shot, and the rebound to Stratton. He'll throw it up ahead. Cut off is Will Cranmer. Back into the left corner to Stratton. Left wing crawls, gets around Parker. Pull up 16-footer, no good, and a rebound on the backside by Loudermilk. Here's Creer on the far side, left to right. Aiden skips it to the corner to Richard. To Loudermilk on the right wing. Ian back to Richard. Right corner three for Boone. Too strong. Long rebound, and Boone fouls on the rebound.
Well, just a little bit slow maybe. I don't know, but he looked like he had the rebound and then lost it.
Clay Center with the ball, tied at 2. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Left wing. Guarded tightly is Cranmer, guarded by Creer. He'll throw it to the top of the key to Thur. Thur gets around Boone Richard. Cut off by Parker. He's double teamed, needs help. Backdoor cut and an easy layup by Cranmer. He got around Aiden Creer. And Clay Center takes the lead 4-2 with 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers with it. Here goes Isaiah Irigoyen into the paint to Loudermilk, to Creer on the left wing. Aiden drives in a deep 2. Not a great shot, and he missed it short. Quick one and done for the Panthers. Tigers push it ahead. Cranmer in the left corner gets it poked out of bounds by Creer, and it will stay with Clay Center here going this way. Rylan Gurney will throw it in right in front of the Panther bench here on the near side. Guarded tightly by Loudermilk. He throws it to half court to Thur. Guarded by Boone Richard. Boone nearly fouled. Thur on the right wing. Now cut off by Creer. Free throw line to Qualls. He gets around Parker all the way to the rim, and Shane blocked it off the glass. Irigoyen, a 1-on-2. Isaiah gets cut off to Loudermilk. Deep 2. Buried it from the top of the key. That was a tough shot from Loudermilk, and we're tied at 4 with 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Coast to coast, Stratton fouled and won. How does that happen? He just went coast to coast after a made bucket, got fouled and won. That just can't happen if you're the Panther defense right there.
So he'll go to the line. Stratton averaging 15 points and 4 rebounds in the ball game.
He's a leading scorer for the Tigers this season, 7-4 overall. First foul on Shane Parker. And the and one free throw is good. So Stratton's got 5. 5:25 to go first quarter. Clay Center leads at 7-4. And Aiden Creer is fouled in the backcourt, trying to break out of the Tiger full court press.
That'll all go on Qualls, I believe.
Clay Center, that is their first team foul. First personal foul on Rylan Gurney. Aiden Creer throws it to Irigoyen. Numbers for Concordia. Isaiah to Loudermilk. Right corner 3. Isaiah bricked it too strong. Another quick one and done for Concordia, and here come the Tigers. Stratton again, coast to coast, and then he throws it away. Parker prevented him from having another easy layup that time and forced a turnover instead.
Just the first turnover on the Tigers. The Panthers don't have any so far.
Full court press for Clay Center. Loudermilk works together with Parker. Ian takes it himself and lays it in with the right hand. Good job of breaking the press that time for Concordia. Clay Center still leads it 7-6. Pull-up jump shot won't go for Thur. Offensive rebound, put back no for Clay Center. And then another offensive rebound for the Tigers. Concordia struggling to box out. Here's Gurney getting around Loudermilk, and Ian slaps him and fouls him. 4:37 to go here in the first quarter. Clay Center leads Concordia 7-6. And checking in is Sonny Morgeson, the 6'5 senior for Clay Center. This is the first game that he's played this season. He fractured his ankle in the offseason, and so he is back officially tonight. And Shane Trauber, he argued he might be their best player. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Aiden Creer in front of the Panthers student section. So Sonny Morgensen out there for the first time this season for Clay Center. Here's Grady Thur throwing it in front of the Panther student section. He'll throw it all the way into the backcourt to Stratton, guarded by Irigoyen. And Isaiah's picked his pocket. Boone Richard will throw it up ahead to Isaiah's, and he will lay it in with the right hand. Oh, the credit to Isaiah's Irigoyen getting the steal and the layup. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Concordia retakes the lead, 8-7. Stratton gets easily to the rim and lays it in. Too easy there for Abram Stratton. Clay Center retakes the lead, 9-8. Here's Irigoyen in the right corner to Loudermilk. Ian is double teamed to Creer up top. Aiden will pull it back to half court, and the Panthers will reset. Richard left wide open in the left corner. Boone buried it. First points for Boone Richard as he hasn't played the last two games. And Concordia retakes the lead, 11-9. And Irigoyen, a bad foul there at half court on Stratton trying to bring the ball up the floor. His first personal foul in Concordia. We played 4 minutes and the Panthers have 4 fouls.
Back and forth ball game. We've already had 2 lead changes and three lead changes and 2 ties.
Tiger ball right to left. Here on the left wing is Cranmer, guarded by Richard. Half court line, Morgeson. Morgeson over to the left corner to Stratton. He'll get around Irigoyen again easily. Pull-up jump shot is good. That's a mismatch, and Stratton knows it. He's got 9, and we're tied at 11 with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Creer to Schrader, who just checked in. Kale back up top to Creer. Back to Richard in the left corner. Boone gets around the defense and then throws it away. A Tiger steal, and now it's loose, and that's a double dribble there on Clay Center's. Rylan Gurney bringing the ball up before he lost control of it and turned it over.
Well, it's kind of a fast-paced, ragged game right now. Both teams struggling. They don't have that many turnovers, but nobody's really getting some good shots as Grayson Farha coming back in the ballgame, or coming into the ballgame.
Farha will replace Boone Richard, and Christian Qualls will come in and replace Will Cranmer. 3:08 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 11 here in the Varsity Boys contest. Grayson Farha on the backcourt, left to right, setting up the Panther offense. Bounce past Irigoyen on the left wing, and he travels and turns it over.
Panthers' second turnover.
Concordia gives the ball right back to the Tigers after Clay Center turned it over. Here's Stratton getting around Irigoyen to the right wing, getting it up top. Now dribbling it around the perimeter is Morgeson. Now in the left corner, Qualls a 3, rattles it in. Wide open for Christian Qualls. Clay Center leads at 14-11 with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Creer throwing it away. Back-to-back Panther turnovers. All Clay Center right now. Here come the Tigers right to left. Qualls just hit a 3. He has it at half court, guarded by Schrader. Takes it over to the student section. Good defense from Kale, and then he fouls. Just no need to do that. You had him locked up. He had nowhere to go with the ball, and then you shove him.
Kale's very aggressive.
That's 5 on Concordia. Now Clay Center gets to shoot free throws.
Man, Clay Center only has 1 team foul on them. That'll put them at the line. We don't have their free throw shooting percentage. They're 1 for 1 from the line so far tonight.
Christian Qualls, the 6-foot senior, averages 5 points and 4 rebounds a game. He's already got 4 right now. Shane Parker comes in for Ian Loudermilk.
Panthers on the floor right now are Schrader, Creer, Irigoyen, and along with Farha.
Both free throws good for Qualls. He averages 5 a game. He's got 5 right now. And Clay Center, their largest lead of the night, 16-11, 2:20 to go first quarter. Panthers, left wing Farha tries an open 3, not close. Rebound Irigoyen, and then he coughs it up. Got to get the ball high and keep it high. Irigoyen got the rebound and took it right down to the Clay Center guards for a turnover. Qualls a 3, short. Rebound grabbed by Parker with one hand. Now here's Farha to Irigoyen. Isaiah tries to go 1-on-5, and it's a blocking foul called on Clay Center. Or no, do they call a charge or a blocking foul? Yeah, blocking foul. Checking in for Clay Center is Taryn Fitzenmeyer. Brandon Veneri comes in for Concordia. Checking out for Clay Center is Rylan Gurney. Panther ball on the baseline, right side of the rim, and now Boone Richard comes in for the Panthers as well to replace Aiden Creer. 1:55 to go in the quarter. Clay Center leading Concordia 16-11. Panther ball on the baseline, right side of the rim. They throw it up top to Richard. A 3 on the way is way short, a bad air ball.
You can tell he's just a little rusty. Again, he's missed 2 games now for the Panthers, and just seems just a little rusty. He's again playing with an injured hip.
Clay Center ball right to left. The Tigers up by 5. Here's Fitzenmeyer into the right corner. A 3 on the way is short. Rebound loose, and again the Panthers don't box out. They give up an offensive rebound, but Qualls travels and turns it over on his way to the rim.
Panthers trail it right now, 16-11.
94 seconds to go in the quarter. Concordia with the basketball. Home white-on-white jerseys, red numbers left to right. Thanks to everyone for also watching tonight on Cat Scratch Productions YouTube channel. All those high school students do a great job. Richard wide open in the left corner, misses another 3. Rebound to Clay Center, another quick one and done for the Panthers. And now Stratton goes coast to coast. He missed the layup this time. Boy, that was really easy there for Stratton again to get to the rim. He just couldn't finish the play. Farha at the free throw line to Veneri on the right wing. Brandon a little jab step. He'll take it into the paint to Parker at the free throw line, and he's fouled right there by Sonny Morgeson. It's the 3rd team foul on Clay Center with 63 seconds to go in the quarter. Creer, Loudermilk, and Irigoyen come in to replace Schrader, Veneri, and Farha. And Cranmer comes in for Clay Center to replace Thur. 63 seconds to go in the quarter. Panther ball on the baseline, right side of the rim. Creer needing help to get it in, and he'll throw it out to Parker at the top of the key. Shane is double teamed, and a bounce pass to Irigoyen on the left wing. Now into the corner to Loudermilk. Ian doubled, bounce pass to Irigoyen. Now to Creer on the right. Aiden back to Loudermilk in the left corner. He'll step in for a deep 2, missed it. Boy, the Panthers can't buy one right now. All unguarded shots. And instead, they're giving up layups for Clay Center that, again, the Tigers can't get. Nobody can throw it in the ocean right now. Here goes Irigoyen coast to coast. A pump fake, he's fouled. And maybe free throws will help somebody see the ball go through the net.
They are struggling, that's for sure, both teams. With 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Panthers trail it by 5.
That was the first personal foul on Will Cranmer. 4th team foul on Clay Center. Isaiah Irigoyen at the free throw line. He had 12 points and 4 rebounds last night in Concordia's 72-40 victory over Valley Heights. And boy, misses the first free throw. Nobody can make a shot from anywhere right now.
Panthers again, this is their first free throw attempt. Again, Irigoyen, a 60% free throw shooter.
So here's the second free throw. Missed both. Goodness gracious. So Clay Center still leading it by 5. And now they get an absolutely unguarded layup. That's easily put up and in underneath by, well, I didn't even see it. It looked like it was Gurney there. Yes, it was. Clay Center running away. They lead 18-11. 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Creer wide open, right wing 3. Finally, the Panthers get a shot to go. A right wing three for Aiden Creer. Stops the Tiger run, and that will end in the first quarter. It's Clay Center 18, Concordia 14. You're tuned into Panther basketball on KNCK Radio, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
What's the first? This varsity boys contest, it's Clay Center 18, Concordia 14. The Panthers had some good looks in that first quarter, but they missed a lot of open shots, and now the Tigers have it. Qualls, a free throw line jump shot, won't go to start, but again, Concordia gives up another offensive rebound, and then Boone Richard blocks the ball out of bounds on the putback by Will Cranmer. Concordia has given up a lot of rebounds tonight, Lauren.
They really are. They're getting out rebounded right now, 14-6.
Clay Center ball on the baseline, left side of the rim. They throw it up top to Thur. To the right wing, Morgeson, the three, good. That was Qualls again, actually. He's got 8, 25, not 15. Clay Center, their largest lead of the night, 21-14. 7:30 to go here in the half. Here's Irigoyen to Loudermilk in the left corner. Ian needs help. And they turn it over. My goodness, it is a real struggle for Concordia right now on the offensive end.
Well, that is their 5th turnover already, and just 2 points off the turnovers for the Tigers.
Clay Center with it right to left at half court is Stratton, guarded by Irigoyen. He'll take a screen to the top of the key. Now over here to the left wing. They throw it underneath. Now into the right corner. An absolutely unguarded three again. This time it won't go for Gurney, and the rebounder Concordia. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Clay Center leads 21-14. Irigoyen on the left wing for Concordia. Up top to Creer. Aiden back to Irigoyen in the left corner. Isaias back to Creer up top. Aiden will try a three. That's just a lot of standing around and chucking up a three for Concordia on offense. No good. Clay Center, another rebound after just a really quick one and done for Concordia. Tiger ball, they swing it around and find a wide open three that won't go from the right corner. That time for Cranmer. Creer the rebound down the near side. Concordia backdoor cut, and it's tipped out of bounds off of Clay Center. This pass was intended for Boone Richard on the backdoor cut. Brandon Benary comes in to replace Ian Loudermilk. 6:26 to go in the half. Clay Center leads Concordia 21-14. See if the Panthers can get any kind of offense here. Here's Boone Richard in the left corner, up top to Creer. Wide open from the top of the key. Aiden missed it. Rebound Brandon Benary, back to Creer. Aiden goes into the paint and is tipped out of bounds off of Clay Center on the intended pass for Shane Parker.
Panthers really, they're usually come in shooting 33% from beyond the arc. And boy, right now they are not. They are just 2 of 8, 25%.
Sonny Morgeson will check back in for Clay Center. And they're going to put 30 on the shot clock, I believe, here is what the official just said. So it'll be Concordia ball on the baseline, left side of the rim. Aiden Creer will throw it into the right corner. Wide open three for Irigoyen. No good. My goodness. Concordia has so many open looks right now that they absolutely just cannot hit. Morgeson's wide open. He misses the three from the back iron. Irigoyen the rebound. Here to Creer on the near side. Concordia left to right, down 21-14. 5:50 to go here in the first half. Creer trying again from the top of the key, missing again. Another quick one and done for Concordia on another missed three.
Panthers really only getting one shot at this.
Clay centers. Gurney can't hit the layup. Parker the rebound. Here comes Concordia left to right. Boone Richard into the right corner to Veneri. Brandon to the baseline. Good pass to Parker, and Shane lays it in with the left hand. What a great pass from Brandon Veneri. 5:18 to go here in the first half. Clay Center leads Concordia 21-16, and Irigoyen dives into the backcourt. He nearly had a steal. Now Clay Center gets it back. Pull-up jump shot, no good from the right corner, and Concordia gives up an offensive rebound, and then Brandon Veneri gets the steal. Veneri to Parker. Shane into the paint. Left-hand layup is good. 6 for Parker. He's got 4 in a row. 4:50 to go in the first half, and Clay Center leads Concordia 21-18, and a timeout is called by Travis Smith of Clay Center. 4:46 to go here in the first half. It's Clay Center 21, Concordia 18. We're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio. 4:46 to go here in the first half of this varsity boys contest. Panther basketball on KNCK Radio 1390 98.3. A battle in the North Central Kansas League where the Clay Center Tigers lead Concordia 21-18. Clay Center ball, Stratton on the left wing, and Baylor Knox, who just checked in, immediately fouls. That's the first team foul for either team here in the second quarter. And now Stratton will throw it in on the baseline left side of the rim for the Tigers. Gets it to Morganson in the left corner. He'll try an unguarded three, air ball, and then it's caught by Schrader on the backside. Kale left to right. Takes it to the right wing. Now, boy, he nearly threw that away. Farha at half court. Grayson is double teamed. He needs help. Gets it to Schrader in the left wing. Now to Veneri. Brandon up top to Farha. Grayson a pump fake. Right wing, Baylor Knox. Baylor back to Farha, 15 on the shot clock. Knox right wing. Skips it to Schrader on the left wing. Kale dribbles the baseline. Step through, pump fake. Farha with 6. Knox on the right wing, a 3. No good. Rebound, Clay Center. Another one and done for Concordia. Here come the Tigers. Kicking it out to the corner. Dribbling to the bucket and missing the layup. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Clay Center and then taken away by Farha. Grayson with it now, left to right. Kicks it ahead to Veneri in the left corner. Brandon up top. Farha 3. Good! We are tied at 21. Grayson Farha buries it from the top of the key. 3:30 to go here in the first half.
What does he come in with a spark right there? Grab the rebound and everything.
Stratton throws it here to the left wing to Gurney. Guarded tightly on the left wing by Farha. Now Gurney gets around him, kicks it out. Right wing 3 for Thuer is good. He was wide open. He averages 10 points a game. Clay Center leads at 24-21 with 3:05 to go here in the first half. Farha to the right wing to Schrader to Veneri in the right corner. Brandon is triple teamed. Gets it to Knox on the left wing. Baylor's 3 is good! And we're tied at 24. 2:50 to go in the half. Knox gets the steal to Farha, to Schrader, and it's tipped and stolen away. A 2-on-1 missed opportunity for Concordia. A turnover, and the Tigers have it. And then Baylor Knox fouls at half court against Abram Stratton.
That'll be his second.
Second team foul, second personal. Irigoyen, Loudermilk, Richard, and Creer all come back in for Concordia to replace Veneri, Farhan, Knox, and Parker. 2:35 to go in the half. We are tied at 24 between these North Central Kansas League rivals. Qualls will throw it in front of the scores table. Needs help and gets it to Stratton at half court, guarded by Irigoyen. He'll get around Isaiah easily. Bounce pass to the right block. Now to the right wing. And a wide open three. Won't go that time for Cranmer, and a good rebound by Boone Richard. Boone will take it left to right to the top of the key. Now he's double teamed. Bounce pass to Irigoyen on the left wing. Into the corner. A three on the way for Schrader is too strong. Another one and done on a quick three for the Panthers. Clay Center with the ball. Driving and kicking. Morgeson has it to the free throw line. He'll run over Concordia. A blocking foul and an and one. Boy, that is a really, really tough call. Shane Trauber can't believe it.
And he was set there in the paint with his arms down. I don't know how they could call that a blocking foul, but either it puts them back at the line where they are 3 of 4, but they missed this.
Boy, Concordia just gave up an offensive rebound on the missed free throw, and then Irigoyen gets fouled on the free throw. So just 2 points there after all that for Clay Center. Trying to remember who the guy was that made it for the Tigers on the and one.
Morgan Stern, was it?
Yeah, I think it was Morgeson, his first points of the season. 1:58 to go here in the half. Clay Center leading Concordia 26-24. Career to Schrader. Kale to the free throw line to Richard. Boone up top. He'll go to the free throw line. Lefty layup is good. Boone Richard with 5 on the nice little floater. And then Clay Center gets it down the floor quickly, and it's an absolutely unguarded layup for Christian Qualls. He's got 10, and Clay Center retakes the lead 28-26 with 90 seconds to go here in the half. Irigoyen kicks it to Richard, right corner three. Boone left it way short. The rebound tipped out of bounds off of Clay Center. And then we'll stay with Concordia on the baseline. Shane Parker will come in to replace Cale Schrader. 1:24 to go here in the first half. Clay Center leading Concordia 28-26.
What a back and forth ball game already. We have had 6 ties, 3 lead changes.
Clay Center will call a timeout, and we will take it with them. 1:24 to go in the first half. Clay Center leads Concordia 28-26, and we'll be back on KNCK Radio in 30 seconds.
Thank you for your support.
Baseline, left side of the rim. Aiden Creer will throw it in with 35 on the shot clock. Boy, Panthers almost got a 5-second call. Now they get it into Richard in the left corner. Boone will spin to the free throw line to Loudermilk on the left wing. Ian will throw it up top to Aiden Creer. And then Aiden throws it to Loudermilk in the left corner. Ian will go in 1-on-5 and get fouled on his pass. That's the second team foul on Clay Center. And the reach-in foul is, I think, called on Will Cranmer, his second personal.
Yes, that is right. So
Creer will throw it in again to Parker on the left block. Shane lost it, got it back, goes up, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the right-hand layup attempt.
well, that's the way to muscle it in there. He just had to take it up and just muscle it up, and he was able to get fouled. So he'll be at the line. He's 8 of 15 on the season, so just a little bit over 50%.
Gets the first. Shane Parker leads Concordia tonight with 7 points. It hasn't happened a ton for him this year where he's been the leading scorer. I don't think it's happened ever to be honest.
Averaging 9 points a ball game, misses this one.
So Concordia still trails by 1, and now here goes Stratton coast to coast. Finds a wide open free throw shot that won't go for Kramer. Loudermilk the rebound. Career on the near side to Richard, wide open. He'll go to the baseline, go up, get blocked on the layup. Parker puts it back up and in. Shane Parker with 9, and Concordia retakes the lead, 29-28. 40 seconds to go in the half. Stratton finds a cutter and a foul on the layup attempt there for Clay Center, and they will go to the free throw line with a chance to retake the lead. And going to the free throw line is Taryn Fitzenmeyer, the 6-foot junior who averages 1 point and 2 rebounds a game. And unfortunately for Concordia, Shane Parker just picked up his second. Fitzenmeyer misses the first free throw. Cale Schrader will come in for Parker with 36 seconds to go here in the first half.
Tigers are 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The Panthers only 1 of 4. So see if the Tigers can tie the ball game, and they don't.
Missing both is Fitzenmeyer. Irigoyen the rebound. There's a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Concordia basically will treat this as the final possession of the first half, leading 29-28. Career at half court. Now to the right wing to Irigoyen. Isaias will dribble in. Now throw it back to Career on the left wing. Aiden will drive to Irigoyen. Isaiah steps in and coughs it up and turns it over. Now it's a coast-to-coast run-out layup that's blocked by Richard. Richard came out of nowhere and blocked it. Gurney, a 3 at the buzzer, won't go, and Concordia goes into the halftime locker room, leading Clay Center 29-28, thanks to the H&R block of the game from Boone Richard. I'm already calling it, Lauren.
He's got 2, so yeah, I agree. And that was the block of the game, I'll tell you right now, man.
To preserve the lead after Irigoyen turned it over, it was a 3-on-1 for Clay Center, and Boone Richard blocks the shot at the buzzer to give Concordia the 29-28 lead as we go into the halftime locker room. Our Panther halftime show begins in 2 minutes here on KNCK Radio.
This is Vicki Yocums with another reason to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Are you looking at buying a new home? The Citizens National Bank offers local service, competitive rates, and flexible payment options. Our home loan department is just another reason to make the Citizens National Bank your bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Another reason to make the Citizens National Bank your bank.
This is Jason from Echo Water of NCK. For more than 60 years, our business has had only one mission, and that's making your water better. Do you have hard water? How about too much iron? You don't like the taste? We can help. Regardless of your water problem, our certified water specialists and installers specialize in making your water better. Echo Water of NCK has more than a 60-year track record of providing the best water conditioning systems in the business, backed up with prompt professional service.
Making your water better is our only business. Call Echo Water of North Central Kansas. Echo Water of North Central Kansas.
Echo Water of North Central Kansas has 5-gallon, 3-gallon, and 1-gallon refillable jugs available.
One call covers it all. That's the motto at Hood Heating, Air, Plumbing, Electric in Concordia. Their team is ready 24 hours a day to help you with nearly any issue in your home or business. When you need help, turn to the experts at Hood Heating, Air, Plumbing, Electric in Concordia, serving North Central Kansas for 75 years.
With calving season around the corner, your animal health needs are front and center for each cow and her calf. And Cloud County Co-op Elevator in Concordia has what you need when you need it. For identification, the popular All-Flex and A-tags come in a wide selection of sizes and colors with applicators and markers in stock. Cloud County Co-op also has products designed for calving difficulties, along with colostrix and electrolytes to provide that needed boost. Stop in or call the Cloud County Co-op Elevator, your trusted partner for all your calving needs.
This is Missy LeDuc from LeDuc Memorial Design in Concordia. We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Concordia High School sports on KNCK Radio and NCKtoday.com. Take some time this school year and attend one of the many activities for USD 333 students. Sports, concerts, plays, Scholar Bowl, and debate, to just name a few. Your attendance and support means a lot to each student. Good luck to all students and staff in USD 333 from LeDuc Memorial Design in Concordia. Call us at 243-4660 or stop by our website at LeDucMemorialDesign.org.
Welcome into the Panther Halftime Show on KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3, and streaming on NCKtoday.com. A close one here in the jungle in our varsity boys contest. Concordia leading Clay Center 29-28 here throughout our Panther Halftime Show. We will go through the first half stats and all the details from that exciting one here in a rivalry in the North Central Kansas League. But an exciting one earlier tonight is your Concordia Panthers girls basketball team wins back-to-back games, winning last night 56-49 over Valley Heights and winning another close one here over Clay Center 46-42. And we are joined by Concordia High School girls basketball coach Trey Coolin with us now here in our halftime show. And Coach, that's now back-to-back games now where it was pretty similar. You built a big lead and then kind of had to hold on late.
Yeah. I thought kind of late we just looked a little tired, and you could kind of tell that we played a game last night, but there's no excuses. We found a way to get a win and hold on, and the biggest thing is just I felt like we were in more control there late with the basketball. You kind of do all you can trying to stop Lily Edwards like that. And she's a great player, and she makes them go, and we knew she was going to start hitting shots late. But like I said, our girls found a way to win, and that's the biggest thing.
How important is it again to have two games where you get pushed at the end and come out on top?
Yeah, it just makes you stronger for kind of heading into February now, and that's where you want to be playing your best basketball heading into postseason. And it truly shows records don't matter, and they're a very well coached team, and we did the things we needed to take care of business tonight, but that just shows kind of what our league's like. I think our top to bottom in this league is very...
a three, no good. And Shane Parker an offensive rebound. Back to Creer. He'll try a three and got it. All the credit to Shane Parker on the offensive rebound and assist. And Concordia has their largest lead of the night, 32-28. Here with 7:35 to go here in the third quarter. A one and done for Clay Center. Loudermilk on the right wing. Ian to Richard, wide open, left corner three, short. Boone can't get it to go on those he normally hits. They've been wide open a lot of the times. So here comes Clay Center with it. He loses it and it's taken away by Parker. Gurney coughed it up. Panthers have it. Creer, good pass to Richard and Boone banks it in. What a play by Aiden Creer on the assist. Concordia leads it 34-28. Irigoyen the steal. Isaiah goes up and lays it in. Oh my goodness, Concordia's come out of this second half red hot. And Clay Center needs a timeout. 6:52 to go in the third. The Panthers start on a 7-0 run in the second half. Is Concordia 36, Clay Center 28. We're back in 30 seconds. And lead Clay Center 36-28 with 6:52 to go here in the third quarter. Really, you can't get any better than that if you're a Panther.
That is so fun. I couldn't even write fast enough to keep up with that, man.
Clay Center throws it away again. Ian Loudermilk to steal. And now hands it off to Irigoyen. Isaiah's to the bucket. Back to Loudermilk. Creer, left wing three. Get in there. Oh, he left it short and Morganson the rebound. Now here comes Clay Center, and Richard gets the steal and throws it off of Clay Center out of bounds. Boone Richard. What incredible transition defense again for the junior. That was really well done. Stealing the pass from Abram Stratton. Concordia will slow down the game now and walk it across the floor right to left. Creer to the top of the key to Richard left wing. Boone another three. Boy, he left it short. It almost was an air ball. Hit the bottom of the rim. Oh, it was so open for Boone. He just hasn't played in the last two games, and you can tell he's still just trying to get the rust off and try and find his shot. Here's Clay Center with the ball. Morganson at the top of the key. Over to the left corner to Gurney. Gurney gets around Irigoyen to the bucket. Spins around, travels, and Clay Center gets away with it there. Offensive rebound, put back no good, and now grabbed by Shane Parker. Good job by Shane. Here's Creer. Aiden to Loudermilk in the left wing. Back to Parker. Shane will go up. Air ball, the jump shot. Put back up and in on the backside by Irigoyen. 4 for Irigoyen, and Concordia starts the third quarter on a 9-0 run to lead it by 10. Left corner three for Clay Center. Won't go that time from Thur. Boone Richard the rebound. He'll take it to the left wing. Gets to the paint. Gets fouled. Oh, it was almost an and one, but he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, he got hit really hard and knocked out of bounds. He fell right on that hip that has been injured. I hope he's okay.
My goodness, Concordia had... I mean, it's a completely different team here in the third quarter, Lauren.
I don't know what coach said to him at halftime.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room. Here's Richard's first free throw, and he got it. Maybe if Boone can see a free throw go in, that'll help him out. He's got 8 points, though, tonight, but, man, normally some of the shots we're used to him hitting, I feel like he could have 20.
9 of 15 now from the free throw line. 60%. This one's up. Swish.
And by the way, that was the third personal foul on Sonny Morganson, the 6'5 senior, so he will have to sit for a while for Clay Center. Concordia, their largest lead of the night, 40-28. Parker blocks a shot underneath on the Qualls layup attempt. Here's Baylor Knox to Richard in the left corner. Boone spins to the baseline, trying to kick it out, gets it to Creer. Aiden, a floater, fouled and will shoot 2. Nice play by Boone Richard again to get the ball to Aiden Creer, who will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul goes against Clay Center's Abram Stratton, his second personal foul, and Clay Center's second team foul. Creer at the free throw line, he's got 6 points tonight. The sophomore averages 14 points and 3 rebounds a game, is an 82% free throw shooter, and buries the first. Grayson Farha comes in to replace Richard.
Boone hopefully rushed that hip a little bit. I hope he didn't hurt anything when he took a pretty good fall right on that hip, so he's not acting like it's hurt. So Aiden will get his second one again. Like you said, an 84% free throw shooter gets out.
He's got 8 points, and Concordia folks led this game at halftime 29-28. They now lead it 42-28 with 4:53 to go here in the third quarter. Threw it to the rim, lays it up and in with the right hand, and finally the Tigers stop the Panther run. 42-30, Concordia with the lead, 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Aiden Creer at the top of the key, crossing over to Schrader on the left wing. Back to Creer in the left corner. Aiden will skip it to Farha, right corner 3. Grayson got it! Another 3 for Farha. He's got 6. And Concordia leads it 45-30 with 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. Here is Cranmer over to the right wing to Morgeson. He'll drive in, and a foul will be called on Concordia.
Baylor Knox, I believe.
They'll say it's not a shooting foul. It goes against Baylor Knox.
That's his third.
And Irigoyen and Loudermilk come in, and that is Baylor Knox's third personal foul, so I'm surprised he's staying in there. He's not. Here comes Brandon Benary for him. Creer and Parker come off as well. 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 45-30. Outscoring the Tigers right now 16-2 here in this third quarter. Here's Morgeson at the top of the key. Backdoor cut on the right block, and Schrader takes it away. And then a travel call. Boy, that's a crazy call. I don't know what Cale Schrader was supposed to do with it there. He took the ball away and then kind of got pushed around, and they called a travel, and now it's an easy layup on the inbounds for Rylan Gurney right around Schrader. 4 minutes to go in the third. Concordia leading Clay Center 45-32. Irigoyen, a tough pull-up jump shot. Loudermilk grabs the rebound, gets fouled, no call. Dives on the floor, loose ball, and the jump ball will go to Clay Center. So the Tigers get the ball back after Loudermilk was just kind of fighting for that rebound. Richard and Creer come in to replace Irigoyen and Farha. 45-32, Concordia with the lead. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. North Central Kansas League battle here on a Friday night. Tigers with the basketball. Road black jerseys, white numbers going left to right on the radio dial. Here's Morgeson on the left wing. He'll skip it all the way to the right corner. Threw her a 3, got it. He was wide open. And he's got 8. Clay Center's made it a 10-point game again here with a 5-0 run. 3:30 to go in the third. Schrader to the elbow to Richard on the right wing. Boone a couple of dribbles. Needs help and will pull the ball back to half court. Boone now gets it to Veneri on the right wing. Creer on the left side. He'll try an NBA 3. Way short. Richard grabs the rebound. Boone a 3 from the left wing. It's an air ball. Caught by Schrader. Cale goes up and banks it in. Wow. What a play from Cale Schrader. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 47-35. Tiger ball to the baseline, and stepping out of bounds and turning it over down there underneath is Will Cranmer. Shane Parker comes in for Concordia to replace Cale Schrader.
Panthers were losing the rebounding war in that first half, but boy, they have come out here in the second half, and they have grabbed about 6 or 7 offensive rebounds they have picked up. Would you believe this? They picked up 5, no, make that 6 second chance points here.
Here's Loudermilk, a bounce pass to Parker on the left block. Shane will go up, left-hand layup. He missed it, and the rebound grabbed by Clay Center. Here come the Tigers down the near side. Cranmer on the right wing, throws it up top. Qualls gets around Loudermilk, into the free throw line, misses the jump shot. Parker's fouled on the rebound, no call, and Clay Center puts it back up and in. Morganson, his 4th point. 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Clay Center trails Concordia 47-37. Career to the rim, air balls the layup. Parker the rebound, goes up and puts it in. Shane Parker with 11 points, leads all scorers to give Concordia a 49-37 lead with 2:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clay Center basketball, and Boone Richard jumps in front of the passing lane. Boone goes up and lays it in with the left hand. 11 points for Boone Richard. 1:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Concordia leading Clay Center 51-37. Here in the right corner, dribbling around the perimeter is Gurney to Morganson. Morganson into the bucket, right hand layup, he banks it in. 6 for Morganson, 95 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Concordia leads Clay Center 51-39. Here's Richard on the left wing. Boone to the top of the key. To Veneri on the right side. Boone will drive and kick to Richard in the right corner. Boone will spin around to the free throw line, and he throws it. And a foul is called on Shane Parker for the loose ball. And what is Shane supposed to do there?
I don't know. I guess he had his elbow around him or something.
That's his 3rd personal foul, so Parker has to sit. Grayson Farha comes in for Boone Richard. 1:17 to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Panthers' 2 leading scorers are sitting on the bench. Concordia leading by 12, 51-39. Clay Center with the basketball. Their road black jerseys and white numbers left to right. Cranmer guarded tightly by Irigoyen on the far sideline. Cranmer gets around Isaias, kicks it to the right wing, threw her another open 3, got it again. Concordia keeps leaving him absolutely unguarded. And he's got 11. And Clay Center has made this game single digits again with 55 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And now it's an illegal screen on Aiden Creer, and the Panthers turn it over again.
That'll be Aiden Creer's first, I believe. And that is the Panthers' 10th turnover. No,
Fitzenmeyer and Stratton come back into the game for Clay Center. Concordia led it by 15. They now lead it by just 9 with 50 seconds left here in the 3rd. Stratton gets around here going to the left corner. Morganson to the rim, gets stripped, and then a foul called on the loose ball, and that'll be 2 more free throws for the Tigers and Ryland Gurney. Concordia just not being strong with the basketball right now. Can't grab it. Leading to free throws for the Tigers. Farha's first personal and the 14th foul on Concordia.
Right now they have 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They'll get their first one here.
Gurney, the lefty, got it to go. He's got 5 points now. The 6'3" sophomore who averages 11 points and 5 rebounds a game for Clay Center this season. And he got them both. 6 for Gurney, 42 seconds to go in the 3rd. Concordia leads Clay Center 51-43. Here's Veneri up top to Loudermilk on the left elbow. Ian will spin into the paint, trying to go 1-on-5. He's stripped and fouled. It's only the 3rd team foul against Clay Center. So the Panthers will have the ball on the baseline. Oh, they're going to say it's a shooting foul. Man.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Anyway,
I certainly didn't think so either.
Anyway.
So here's the first of 2 free throws for Ian Loudermilk, a 59% free throw shooter this season. Gets the first, and he's got 5 points. Loudermilk averages 8 points and 4 rebounds a game for the Panthers this season.
And he's got his 4 rebounds, so.
And he misses the second free throw, and Clay Center grabs the rebound. 25 seconds to go in the 3rd. Concordia leads Clay Center 52-44. Stratton double teamed. Farha comes in, jump ball, arrow Concordia. What a play by Grayson Farha defensively there.
picks up his second steal of the ball game, and the 12th turnover on the Tigers. So
20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Concordia leading Clay Center 52-44, and the Panthers will have it right to left on the radio dial, holding for the final shot of the third frame. 8 seconds on the clock. Irigoyen at half court. Isaias will take a screen to the right. Lob it into Parker underneath. A pump fake. He goes up, gets fouled. They say no shot. Now there's 3 seconds left. If he wasn't, how was he not shooting?
I don't know.
I don't know how he wasn't possibly shooting.
I guess he said he'd come down and they fouled him as he came down with the ball.
Shane Trauber will call a timeout to draw up a play. 3 seconds to go in the third. It's Concordia 52, Clay Center 44. We're back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. Concordia 52, Clay Center 44. 3 seconds to go. Concordia has the ball on the baseline, right side of the rim, and Aiden Creer will throw it in. Aiden gets it to Loudermilk at the free throw line. Ian goes up and lays it in at the buzzer! What a physical play by Ian Loudermilk to lay it in at the buzzer. And Concordia, with 8 minutes of basketball remaining, lead Clay Center 54-44. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio. Eight minutes of varsity boys basketball remain here inside of the jungle on a Friday night. It's Concordia 54, Clay Center 44. What an incredible third quarter that was right there, Lauren.
That was really good. They just came out red hot and just really fired. They all the players met right out on the Power Cat, and the Panthers thought it was their ball. I'm not sure if the officials were talking to them.
So they were determining who got the ball. So it's Clay Center ball here to start the fourth quarter. The Tigers in their road black on black jerseys, orange trim, and white numbers. Here goes Stratton. He dribbles to the left corner to Qualls. A three from the left wing won't go, and the long rebound is grabbed by Boone Richard. A one and done for the Tigers. Here comes Concordia right to left, leading by 10. Career at half court. To the near side to Irigoyen. Right side, Parker. Shane to the top of the key. Now to Loudermilk at half court with 20 on the shot clock. Ian will hold it on his hip. Concordia looking to run some clock. You don't want to get too conservative here, though. Here's Career at the top of the key. Aiden will drive in 1-on-5, get fouled, and, well, that's about as perfect of a possession as you can have if you run off 25 seconds of the shot clock and then got fouled.
And you get another 35 seconds on the shot clock.
That's the fourth personal foul on Will Cranmer, so he immediately comes out. Morgeson comes in for him. 7:24 to go in the ball game. Concordia leading Clay Center 54-44. Creer will throw it into the baseline. And Shane Parker just got shoved out of bounds. Shane Trauber can't believe that call, and they said Shane wasn't allowed to step out of bounds apparently on that inbounds play, even though he got shoved. So here comes Clay Center down the near side. Stratton gets around Irigoyen, leaves it for Morgeson, who misses the layup. The rebound's tipped around and grabbed by Aiden Creer. Aiden down the near side, gets it to the right wing to Irigoyen. Isaias will pull it back to half court. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Concordia up by 10. Here's Richard at the Panther logo. Left wing Parker. 16 on the shot clock for Concordia. Here is Loudermilk at half court with 12. Ian will drive into the paint, spin in. Nice move, and he lays it in with the left hand. Very nicely done from Loudermilk. He's got 9. 6:40 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads 56-44. Richard, another block. Boone skied up for another one. Oh my goodness. He's done it 3 times tonight. That's incredible for Boone Richard.
That's his third tonight. Who got the rebound?
Irigoyen. 6:18 to go in the ball game. Here is Irigoyen over to Creer in front of the student section. Aiden dribbling around to the left corner to Loudermilk. He'll try a 3. It's short, and the rebound is grabbed by Clay Center. 6:05 to go in the ball game. Concordia leading the Tigers 56-44. Stratton gets around Irigoyen to the baseline. Right-hand floater is good. Abram Stratton has 11 points to lead the Tigers. 5:52 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 56-46. Here's Boone Richard getting around the defense to half court. Now to Creer on the near side. Aiden will drive into the paint, gets fouled, goes up, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That would have counted had he made it.
Aiden Creer again, 2 for 2 tonight from the free throw line, and boy, he is a good free throw shooter. An 84% free throw shooting after last night where he was, I think, 6 of 7, something like that, but he's 3 for 3 tonight.
Aiden now with 9 points. He led Concordia last night with 19, and he went 4 of 4 from the three-point line last night. And he didn't play at all in the fourth quarter as Concordia had a running clock. So he gets some fourth quarter points tonight. He's got 10 after the 2 free throws. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 58-46. Stratton, a jump shot is off the other side of the backboard. Here's Loudermilk in transition. He'll pull it back out, and Concordia will wisely run more clock. Nicely done by Ian there. Here's Richard at half court. He'll split the double team, get fouled on the reach in there by Thur. The Tiger fans don't like the call. That's already the 3rd team foul now on Clay Center. We haven't played 3 minutes yet. Creer will have the ball on the baseline, right side of the rim. Aiden throws it into Richard in the right corner. Boone to Parker underneath, and he gets tipped and stolen. Back come the Tigers. Qualls. Oh, Boone Richard blocked it again, but a foul called on the Thur layup. Man.
Oh, man.
Boone's volleyball spiked that one.
I'm going to give him a block, even though it really wasn't blocked since he fouled him. But, man, what a job. You know, Boone may not be quite on his shot tonight, as he's just 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. But, boy, he's doing everything else down.
He still has 11 points despite missing those 3s. Thur misses the first of 2 free throws. The junior averaging 10 points and 2 rebounds a game has 11 here tonight.
Tigers are 5 of 9 from the free throw line. He'll get another one right here. And again, the Panthers lead it by 12, 58-46.
Here's the second free throw from Thur, and he got it to go. It rattled around a couple of times. It's Concordia 58, Clay Center 47. 5:05 to go here in the ball game. Panther ball right to left. Here's Richard on the left wing. Boone to Creer at half court. Now back to Richard left. Boone a little jab step. Back to Creer up top. Aiden will pull it back to half court to Irigoyen on the right wing now. Isaiah's a dribble. Back to Creer at half court. Aiden Now pulls it back to half court. Boy, he nearly stepped on the half court line to Richard on the left wing, and Boone traveled and turned it over. Now I know Concordia is being conservative here, but you want to be a little careful with that.
This team can come back in a hurry.
No doubt.
Panthers have their 13th turnover. They're averaging 14 a game.
Here's Stratton over to the left corner. Now back up top to Morgeson, guarded by Parker. Morgeson gets around Shane to the free throw line. Into the left corner. A three on the way is good. A big shot there from the left corner by Stratton. He's got 14. Concordia's lead has been cut to 8 now with 4:17 to go in the ball game. Here's Richard to Creer at half court. Left corner to Loudermilk. Ian will pull it back out, and Shane Trauber calls a timeout. 4:09 to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 58, Clay Center 50. Panther basketball on KNCK Radio. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Thank you for your support.
4 minutes and 9 seconds remain here in this varsity boys contest. Concordia holding on to a 58-50 lead over the Tigers of Clay Center. Aiden Creer with the ball to Grayson Farha, who just checked in. Loudermilk back to Farha in front of the student section. Loudermilk right corner, back to Farha on the right wing. 9 on the shot clock for Concordia. The Panthers got to make something happen. Farha, right wing three, left it short. Parker, the rebound, goes back up and misses the putback, and then Irigoyen is fouled on the rebound. He was fouled by Clay Center. That's the Tigers' 4th team foul, and it gives Concordia 35 seconds put back up on the shot clock. So Grayson Farha will throw it in on the right side of the rim for Concordia. Throws it into Parker at the free throw line. And Shane to the right corner to Irigoyen. Now to Creer at half court. Left corner, Loudermilk. Ian spins in to Creer left wing. Aiden drives and kicks. Loudermilk a left corner three. Left it short again. Man, Ian can't buy a bucket. Wide open three. Left it short. Now Clay Center, and it's stolen by Parker in the transition. What a play by the senior there. Concordia will now run more clock, up by 8 with 3:23 to go in the ball game. Creer, double team, kicks it to the corner. Farha, three, left it short. Rebound Irigoyen, and then he's blocked out of bounds on the putback.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Panthers have really done a number on the offensive boards here in the second half. I'll figure it up in a little bit, but man, they have just, right now, they have got 15 points, second chance points, most of those here in the second half.
Bad pass from Creer on the inbounds play. Clay Center the steal, and here come the Tigers. Stratton in the right corner, a three is blocked by Richard, grabbed by Loudermilk. And Ian gets it to Parker, and now to Richard on the near side, right to left. Boone Richard doing it again. Left corner, Creer a three. Beer! There you go, find the best shooter on the floor, and Creer buries the three to give Concordia a 61-50 lead. Clay Center misses a three and layup in transition, and then Concordia is called for a foul on the rebound. 2:44 to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 61, Clay Center 50. The Panthers, that's their second team foul, and the third personal foul on Boone Richard. Brandon Veneri will come in for Concordia. And I think...
Is Loudermilk going to come out?
Yes. I think he's got some blood on his right shorts. So he comes out here for a moment.
I'll tell you what, he is not afraid to get in the middle and mix it up. Loudermilk is. So with him, with a few bruises on him, that's nothing to.
No, that's not surprising.
That's going to happen.
Here is Clay Center with the basketball. Qualls with it. He's double teamed in the left corner. Needs help, and he throws it off the leg of Irigoyen and out of bounds. That was his only option.
That was. Irigoyen and Parker, when they're around you, there is not much room to
do anything.
The ball. Yeah.
Not much room to breathe or see or anything. 2:37 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 61-50. Tigers throw it in, and Brandon Veneri fouls right when Clay Center catches it. Concordia, that's their third team foul. So Clay Center now has the ball on the baseline, left side of the rim.
2:36 left to go in the ball game. The Panthers up by 11.
Inbounds to Gurney, right wing to Thur. He'll try another three. Missed it this time, and Creer skies up for the rebound. Aiden down the near side. The Panthers looking to run more clock, up by 11. Here's Richard on the right wing. Boone in front of the student section now, pulls it to half court. Thanks everyone for also watching tonight on Cat Scratch Productions YouTube channel. Veneria backdoor lob and put up and in by Irigoyen. A perfect pass from Brandon Veneri. Boy, if we had an assist of the game, Warren, that would certainly be it right there.
He has got 4 assists and 1 steal already, but what a finish by Irigoyen too. Up in the air and just tapped it off the backboard.
Irigoyen fouls Morgeson at half court. The 4th team foul on Concordia. 2:03 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 63-50. Abram Stratton will throw it in right here in front of the Tiger bench on the near sideline. He gets it into the right corner to Qualls. Qualls gets around Richard. Right hand layup is good. Qualls with 12 points. 1:55 to go in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 63-52. Loudermilk half court to Creer. Aiden to the left wing of Richard. Boone to Irigoyen. Isaiah, a lazy pass and a turnover. And now here comes Clay Center, and it's a pump fake and a missed layup by Stratton, and then put back up and in underneath by Thur. He's got 14, and Clay Center has made it a single-digit game again. 94 seconds to go here in the ball game. It's Concordia 63, Clay Center 54, and we'll be back on KNCK Radio in 60 seconds.
See Jeff Kindle at Kindle Insurance Services, just east of the courthouse in Concordia.
94 seconds to go here in the ball game. Concordia leads Clay Center 63-54. The Panthers trying to run some clock and emerge with their 3rd straight victory. That ball tipped out of bounds off of Ryland Gurry. The Panthers will have it here on the near sideline to throw it in right in front of the scores table. With 24 seconds on the shot clock, trying to get this thing under a minute here, leading by 9. Irigoyen will throw it in for the Panthers here in front of the scores table and gets it into the backcourt to Aiden Creer. Creer guarded by Stratton will take a screen from Parker to the left. Into the wing to Irigoyen. Isaiah's back to Creer at half court. Aiden gets around the defense. Right hand floater. Good. Oh, they called a charge. That's unbelievably bad. The Panther fans can't believe it. The Tiger player slid underneath Aiden Creer. Should have been an and one. That's a crazy, crazy call, and Shane Trauber can't believe it.
Takes a big jug or gulp of water to calm himself down. He's still upset, and I don't blame him, man.
That's the third personal foul on Aiden Creer, and I mean, folks, there's just absolutely no way. Clay Center's player slid right underneath Aiden when he was in the air, and Aiden just landed on it. So here come the Tigers. Gurney to the rim, leaves it, and Morgeson lays it in. 8 points for Morgeson. It's a 7-point game with 57 seconds to go. Creer to Loudermilk in front of the student section. Now back to Creer at half court. Aiden guarded by Stratton to Richard on the near side. Boone gets around the defense, lost it. Parker grabs it, back to Richard in the right corner. A three for Boone, he left it short, and the rebound grabbed by Clay Center. Boone got it back, goes up and lays it in! Boone Richard, what a play! His first game back after missing the last two. He misses the three, gets the steal on the rebound, and lays it back up and in.
Wow, what a play. Getting that as the Panthers' 10th point off of turnovers. And man, what a job by the junior, a 6-foot. Well, I just want to take a little time off the clock, give Clay Center just a few seconds to get them, but they don't stop them at all.
Here is a wide open three in the corner. It's not good for Thur. Offensive rebound, and the Tigers reset. They throw it underneath to Morgeson. He'll step back, draw a foul, a blocking foul, they say.
Thank God, Parker.
It was on Shane Parker. And it'll be 2 free throws for Sonny Morgeson. Shane Trauber did not like that call either.
Parker will pick up his 4th. That'll put them back at the free throw line where they are 6 of 10 from the free throw line.
18 seconds to go here in the ball game. Sonny Morgeson at the free throw line again. The 6'5" senior, this is his first game back. He fractured his ankle before the season started, and so he's just trying to get back. There he is. He's kind of grabbing his ankles a little bit.
Yeah, but he's quite a player. He's a good player, and I'm sure Clay Center has missed him.
Misses both free throws, and Irigoyen grabs the rebound for Concordia, and then a jump ball, and the arrow will stay with Concordia. So a missed opportunity there for the Tigers, and they will call a timeout. 16 seconds left.
Irigoyen with his 12th rebound of the night.
Concordia 65, Clay Center 56. We're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio. Varsity boys contest. It's Concordia 65, Clay Center 56, and the Tigers immediately foul Boone Richard on the inbounds play. That's Clay Center's 5th team foul, and Boone Richard will get to walk to the free throw line to shoot a couple. He's already claimed our H&R block of the game tonight. Man, it is good to have him back out there.
It is. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He is 10 of 16 from the free throw line. Left-handed shooter up. A lot of back spin. Got it.
He averages 12 points and 3 rebounds a game. He was so good at the Colby Orange and Black Classic there in Colby. He's been really good tonight. He misses the second free throw. He's got 14. Concordia leads 66-56. A 3 on the other end for Qualls. He's got 15. And then Concordia has to call a timeout on the inbounds play with 4 seconds left. Concordia leads Clay Center 66-59, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
This timeout is brought to you by Concordia Tournament, proud CHS scoreboard sponsor. Thank you for your support.
6th Street in Concordia today. Auto Body and Glass. 4.8 seconds to go here in the ball game. It's Concordia 66, Clay Center 59.
And now the official is over talking to the scorer
to make sure what the possession arrow is.
There you go. They've got it.
Concordia just pretty much needs to get the ball inbounds here with 4 seconds left. They throw it into Aiden Creer, and that is the final score. Concordia 66, Clay Center 59. And the Panthers have now won 3 games in a row and get a victory here on their home floor, 66-59. Back-to-back wins for Concordia after winning last night against Valley Knights, 72-40. And Lauren, Clay Center, a good fight, but a good win.
It was. They advanced now to 11-3 on the season. And yes, it was.